So we're here with Junior Booker. He's one of London's finest. And he's been doing stand-up for how long?
Too long.
Too long.
Too long.
Me too.
Too long. 15 years to be exact.
15 years.
15 years. My 15-year anniversary this year. So yeah, 15 years.
Oh, wow. I'm at 16 years.
Well done. Sticking into it.
I know.
Right.
And both of us put together, we have about 3 television credits.
I think 3 of them are all yours.
No.
I've done Channel 4. Well, I've done Channel 4, YouTube Channel 4, but people, it's kind of TV, but it's not TV money. It's YouTube money, which is great. So, but people thought I was on TV, so that's good as well.
Well, what is the payment then for that? How does that work?
YouTube is nothing. You don't get paid.
Oh, really? So what? So you did the set for them, but you were led to believe that it was probably going to be on TV?
No, I knew.
Oh,
I
you knew?
exactly.
Oh.
That's why they said you can say whatever you want because it's not going to go on TV. It's going to go on YouTube. I was like, really? He's like, yeah, you can say whatever you want.
Oh, well, that's cool
Like,
then.
yeah, it's cool. So I did, and it was amazing. I loved it, and I got a lot of exposure. So I got paid exposure. I got bookings from that clip. So
because people saw the YouTube video and they go, oh, he's on TV.
Yeah, a lot of people still, a lot of women as well. I've got a lot of women who thought I was a TV star because of that show. So well done. A lot of women to be my friends, not to do anything with them.
Sure, of course.
Yeah,
do you get DMs from ladies often?
I hope to think. Yeah, I do.
That's good.
Some of them aren't actual ladies, but...
Okay, yeah, no, I've had that before too where...
I don't judge.
No, I don't judge, but I have been misled before.
Yeah, we've all been misled. Just
right.
Depends. At a certain point, they're not misleading you anymore. You're just going along with it, so...
Well, no, they didn't tell me anything about it. And then I clicked on their Twitter, and they were like a trans porn star, and they just had a penis. And then I said, hey, it's been nice talking, but, I just looked at your Twitter, and I didn't realize that you were trans. And, she goes, oh, is that a problem? And I said, no, it's not a problem, but, I that's just not my preference, I've never wanted to hook up with a trans person. And she said, oh, it's no different. Which, that's a very progressive stance that it's no different to have a penis or a vagina. And she said, it's basically like I just have a permanent strap on and you just fuck me in the ass. And I just said, can I think about it? Because, at the same time, I'm rejecting a dude here now and I don't want him to beat my ass, So, you got to be delicate. But, so that's still on the table if I decide to do that. But no, I have not willingly had sex with a trans person.
That you knew of?
That I knew of before it happened.
Yeah, me neither.
We're going to cut this out.
I'm thinking about Amsterdam. And
right.
Yeah, definitely not knowingly. Definitely not sober.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with any of that as well. So, Junior Booker, what's your dream?
Sexually.
No, just life, career, anything. What's your ultimate goal?
In that headspace. Just to be the best comedian I can be. And just for everyone to realize how good I am as a comedian as well. Because I really feel like I am the best I'm the best I can be, but not everyone's aware of that. So just to make people, just to be more, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, just to be not famous, but just recognized as a really good comedian. I don't want to be famous, but just recognized as a really good comedian. I
agree with all that. But you just said, I don't want to be famous. That can't possibly be true.
I don't want to be famous, no. I don't want the paparazzi.
Why don't you want that?
I don't want the paparazzi going through my bins and all my ex-girlfriends.
Why?
Claiming that I'm a 1 minute man. I'm not going through that.
You don't think that would be worth the other things that would come with it?
What other things? There's nothing good about being famous.
Riches and, you go to restaurants, people go, oh my God, it's Junior Booker, give him a free thingy.
No, I don't. I just want the money. The money would be great, but that's the only thing about fame that I like is the money. But
okay.
An invasion of my privacy wouldn't be worth the sacrifice.
Sure. I feel like you're focusing on the negatives of fame, though.
I do, yeah, because I'm a skeptical person naturally. I always think about it. I'm always worried about the negatives. So, but yeah, I like comedy. I like making people laugh. There's certain aspects of the game I don't like, but it's part and parcel of the game, so I can't complain. But I'm not trying to be famous.
You said you're a skeptical person. I feel like you probably mean more like pessimistic, maybe.
Yeah.
But what do you think made you that way? Have you always been this way?
I've always been this way. I've always thought of, this is more of a conversation between me and my therapist, really.
Well, you know, this is an interview. We're trying
get
to
this deep.
the fans, you know, the Junior Booker interview. People are going to want to learn about you here. I'm a journalist. I like to.
My 4 fans. Okay.
Your 4 fans? No, your Channel 4 fans, man. They love you. But
No, I've always questioned things and been skeptical and pessimistic, as you said. But I'm not a negative person, but I am worried about the negative side of things. There's a positive side and a negative side, and I always think with positivity does come negativity as well. So you got to watch out for both ends of the spectrum.
yeah, but do you think worrying about negative is ultimately hurting you?
Probably when I think about it now you're making me think about it. I
Well,
wasn't
yeah,
doing that.
good. Yeah, no. Well, you know, we're here to grow and learn about everything.
Thanks, Dr. Phil.
Yes, I'm the comedy doctor.
I was in a good mood 5 minutes ago.
Well, you know,
Wow.
it's gonna get back
So
up there.
am I the problem?
No,
Wow,
okay,
am
well-
I holding myself back? Wow.
Yeah, I think I am too. It's okay.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's a very hard thing to get past because there is no... Yeah, no, this is going to be the whole interview. But, yeah, you said you just want to be...
Intervention.
Yeah, well, if that's how it feels...
They're gonna
Yeah,
turn
if
up
that's
as
how
well.
it feels talking to me, that's also probably on you. But, yeah, you said you just want to be the best comic you can possibly be the best version of yourself you can possibly be. I agree with that. I feel like if you can... you know, work to your full potential, you know, great things will happen from there. And, you know, when you're being your best possible self, it feels like you're not missing out on anything because you're doing everything you possibly can. Are there any steps you think you need to take to become the best possible version of yourself, or do you think you're already heading in that direction?
Maybe cut down the drinking.
Okay.
I do drink a lot. The smoking as well is not great. Just work harder and be more focused.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what I have to do, and I guess it's up to me to do it. And I guess I am my own worst enemy. And I guess sometimes I put obstacles in front of myself that I shouldn't.
Okay.
Have.
I mean, work harder feels vague though. Like what? Work harder at what?
My craft. So I'm a naturally funny person. I always
Right.
have been. So I didn't have to work hard to become a comedian like other people had to. So
Yeah.
I'm not used to working hard in a comedy game.
Okay.
So I'm just naturally funny. I didn't really write jokes. When I first started doing comedy, I didn't really write jokes. I just got on stage and hope for the best.
And it still worked?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I'm naturally funny. The only thing that didn't work for me was sometimes if the crowd would get a bit aggressive with me and just a bit. If the crowd didn't like me, I'd cuss them back. If I got heckled,
Yeah.
I wouldn't handle it as a comedian. I'll handle it as like a guy from South London.
Okay, sure.
I'll be like, what are you talking to? You know who I am? I'm from South London, done no. GS5, I start throwing up gang signs. It was ridiculous.
I
it was a mess.
love British thug shit.
Yeah,
it's so funny to me.
I wasn't even a thug.
It's
but I
so
just
cute.
started-
Oi, bruv.
We don't say
Smash your face in it.
We say in it, bro.
I know. All I know from British stuff is Ali G. That's all I know.
Ali G's Jamaican. No.
We is doing all this and in it.
Ali G was a Jamaican character.
Yeah, pretty
while
much.
you're British.
Yeah.
From a British comedian.
Yeah, but that's all I knew.
I thought he was actually Jamaican. I didn't know he was English. So
Oh, yeah.
That's how good he
Sacha
was.
Grant. Okay, so what do you tend to write about? What do you think is funny? What do you like to look at and talk about?
Women, relationships, sex, politics. The government's hilarious. The British
Yes.
government, we got the funniest government.
Sure.
Trump was funny when he was in charge, but now he's gone.
Yeah.
We are the funniest politicians again. We are a mess. We got a 5'3" Asian prime minister now. He's got no idea what he's doing. He's just banning everything. He banned dogs last year.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. He banned vaping.
He banned raping?
No, that's
Oh, vaping. Oh, okay.
He banned
okay. Yeah, I was like,
vaping.
I hope he banned raping.
Yeah, he banned dogs. He's banning phones. And he's just banned everything. But he's gonna get kicked out of down the street this year, I think. So he hasn't got long left. But yeah, I like politics. Politics is funny. TV, movies. I love talking about movies and TV.
Okay.
Football. I love football. English football.
Sure, right. I know.
Actual
Yeah,
football.
you guys.
Not-
Yeah. I don't know why we call it soccer. Football would make more sense. You touch it with your feet. But yeah, you guys call Indian people Asian people. That's funny to us.
They are Asians.
I guess. Why don't you say Indian?
There's so many different kind of Indians. There's like Indian. There's Sri Lankan.
Okay.
There's Bangladeshian.
But there's also tons of Asian people. There's more Asian people than there are Indian people.
Yeah, they're all Asians though. There's
I
Chinese, Korean.
I guess
it's
that's
all-
inclusive. I don't know.
Yeah, we're just putting them all in one because we ain't got much time. they'll be thinking about different kinds of Asians. They're all Indian. We used to call them all Indians, and they got offended because they were like,
really?
I'm not
They got
Indian,
offended?
I'm Pakistani, I'm Sri Lankan. So
Right.
now we say Asian just to
Okay.
cover everyone.
Yeah, I think the less groups we're divided up into, the better it is.
No, I don't believe in that. I feel like we need to be divided so we know who's better than who.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I
that
really believe in
sounds racist.
Yeah.
But you can't be racist because you're black.
That's what I thought. But they've changed. Things are changing now. Yeah.
Have you
now-
been called racist before?
Yeah.
Oh, by who?
By like Asians.
Oh, wow. Okay. Because if white people say it, it's not allowed. But if an Asian
'Cause I-
person calls you racist, I guess that's fair.
Yeah, because I did like even white people are starting calling me racist on behalf of other races.
Oh, yeah.
so-
I love that. I love
It's
when white
really
people stand
confusing.
up for other races.
I'm like, but you're not Asian. Why do you care?
We have nothing better to do.
Yeah, just you
we,
got,
we just want to be included. We just want to be in the
this is
conversation.
your battle.
Yeah, we're bored because
Yeah,
we don't
so-
have anything going on.
Yeah.
So we want to,
I've
fight.
noticed that a lot of white people, the Black Lives Matter marches was mostly white people.
It's mostly white people.
I
Yeah.
was like, what's going on here?
Have you ever?
I
Have
did
you
pick
ever?
up a lot of women though.
Have you
but
ever
still.
seen in dating profiles if it's like a white person and their profile says Black Lives Matter, that just means they have sex with black people?
Is that what it means?
Oh yeah, because why are you putting that in your dating profile?
No, I thought they were like an activist. I thought they actually.
Oh,
they
sure,
just
I
wanted
guess. Yeah, well, okay, because I talk about Stop Asian Hate. That was a thing for a bit. Did you guys have that?
Nah.
Okay, that was a thing in America, but it stopped really quick.
Why are you stopping? What the hate stopped or the campaign stopped?
The campaign
Okay.
stopped, and
Because
I think
it worked so well.
Well, no, I think it's because Asian people don't march.
Too busy working.
That's what I
can't
say.
get time
They're too
off
big.
work.
They're not. They don't fall for it because it all is just to waste your time. Because if you're not working, you're not making money, and when you're not making money, you're not doing anything really.
No, it's the Asian people. Yeah, they don't really get involved in activism.
No,
They're
because
too
they
busy.
know the only answer is work and make money.
Yeah. So whilst we're out there marching and protesting, they're in their background making them sneaky.
Oh yeah, the government loves Black Lives Matter. They go, yeah, stay outside, take off work, go for marches.
Yeah.
Because what do you do?
Makes sense
I mean,
now.
I think about like social media too, as far as activism and how like it's like a pacifier to everybody. Because like back in the day, like the civil rights movement, there used to be like violence in the streets and like real riots and shit. But now people can just go on Twitter or whatever and be like, hey, this is fucked up. We shouldn't do this. And they feel like they did something. So
Yeah.
the rage goes away.
Yeah.
So it is like a nice trick for everybody to just, it's like, give them social media. They won't do shit. And now with it's like iPhones and now with Apple Vision and all this shit, like, dude, it's only a few years before we're all just never moving again.
Apple Vision, that's the headset.
Yeah, that's the headset thing.
I don't under what is that like virtual reality?
Yeah, it's like virtual reality, and people seem to like it, but also a bunch of people have returned it because it's heavy on your head, so it's like annoying to wear.
Isn't it like $5,000 as well?
Oh yeah, it's very expensive.
I'll be tempted to rob someone if I saw them walking around.
Oh,
street.
yeah,
And they probably wouldn't even know because they think it's virtual reality.
Yeah, they think you're a new simulation.
Yeah, they think
or
I'm a
whatever.
simulation.
Yeah, I go, wait a minute, what's happening? I'm sure because we have the big Apple Vision, and that's nice, but I think within 10 years it will be just like a contact lens, and then it will be no gear, and you'll just be able to see shit, and stuff will pop up, and that'll be cool, I guess.
That'd
I
be
don't know.
cool. Yeah, contact lens.
Yeah, contact lenses where we're going.
and
You,
then-
do you have any wild conspiracies? Like, what's a conspiracy that you like seem to be very sure of, but most other people would not be on board with?
I do feel like our phones can read our minds.
I agree because
Yeah.
sometimes have you ever been listening to music and you think of a song and
Yeah.
then that song plays?
Yeah, it's happened
Yeah,
to me
I
a
feel like
few
it can
times.
read your brainwaves because
feel
too
like
many
it can.
times that's happened where the next song I want to play plays.
One time I was on Google and I just typed in the first letter of
Yeah.
the artist that I wanted, and
Yeah.
it came up as the first.
Oh, sure.
So I was like, wait.
Yeah,
a
that
minute.
happens a lot
I
too.
didn't say it out loud,
Yeah.
but I was thinking of it.
Yeah.
And it's very convenient though, so I can't complain because it was
Right.
right there, so it made my life easier.
Right.
So I'm not really complaining.
Yeah, that is
about-
the argument they like to make where it's like, sure, we're like spying on you and breaking your privacy, but we're making things more convenient for you.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it's like, how mad can you be?
Yeah, I can't
We're giving you
really-
the advertisements you want to see
Yeah.
anyway.
but that's how it starts.
Oh, yeah.
They make it convenient. The next minute, have you seen Terminator? Salvation, I think is the one, or Genesis. Which one's the one with Christian Bale?
I don't know why. What happens in that one?
Their robots take over.
Okay, well that happens pretty much in all of them.
No, but they really take over.
Okay, they take over.
There's no Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Okay, so what's the jump between your phone reading your mind and robots taking over?
I don't know. That's for someone else to decide. Someone more creative.
Right.
But that's the way it's going to go in like 20, 30 years.
I agree.
Be too late for me. But
too late for
the
you.
younger generation.
Oh, sure.
Really
but they'll think of a way to fix it, because I feel like anytime there's anything really terrible, it's like pressure makes diamonds, pain breeds innovation. It's like the way climate change and all this and that. Right when I feel like, we're completely screwed, I think we're going to figure out an answer.
No, I don't feel like... I feel like we're too divided. So even if there was an answer, there'd be someone else protesting against the answer, saying that's inhumane. We got to think about the non-binary people or something like that.
Right. Okay, I agree with that.
So then it'll be too late. There'll be too much laws and legislation. You have to go through Parliament, Congress, the Supreme Court. And by the time you vote for it, the aliens have taken over.
When everybody suffers, we come together. I was on a train the other day, and the train on the intercom, they said, "Hey guys, this next station coming up is actually the last station. You have to switch because there's a disturbance on the track." And everyone on the train all kind of looked at each other and was like, "Oh, fuck, this sucks." And right when I saw that, I immediately thought that's what 9/11 was for America. We had a terrible tragedy and it made everybody bond and come together. So I feel like if there is a global crisis or a common enemy or a common pain that we all suffer, then we can kind of come together.
Yeah, but some people are going to take the side of the enemy, of the people who are invading. And be like, yeah, they're not so bad. They're okay. We should give them a chance. So we give them a chance, and then they just take over our brainwaves or something like that. Right.
So like, if there's an alien invasion, you think there's gonna be a good amount of people who will still be like, give them a shot, whatever. Even if they're violent and killing people.
Yeah. There's human beings right now who are violent and killing people, and people are like, let's give them a chance. They've been through a hard life. That kind of rhetoric will fuck up the human race.
Where do you think that comes from? Just oppositional people, just contrarians who are like, whatever the norm is, I'm going against it.
A bit of that, and a bit of people who want to side with the victims. A lot of people who don't want to victim blame. Be like, oh, they had a hard life. Oh, we should give them a chance. We don't know their story. Let's hear their story. There must be a reason why they're doing this thing. Instead of just saying, hey, they're doing something bad, let's deal with that situation. People want to find out why they're doing something bad.
Yeah, it is interesting to just be like, oh, there's evil people. They must, have a reason, or there must be something.
Some people are just evil. Some people are just cunts. Sometimes I'm a cunt, and I'll be like, I've done that because I'm a bit of a cunt.
Right.
I didn't do it because I don't have a dad. I did that because I'm a bit of a cunt.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, I'm accountable for it. I'm like, hey, I hold my hands up, Your Honor.
Yeah.
At least I've been honest. Can I get some time off for honesty?
Right. Yeah, it is wild to see professional victims exist.
Definitely. People make a lot of money being a professional victim.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of times too where if you just don't have a good personality or friends or anything going on in life, it is easy just to be like, oh, well, all that stuff must be happening because I'm being oppressed and I'm a victim now.
I used to do that back in the day when being black was a number one oppression.
Right.
I used to do that, but now being black isn't that fashionable now to be oppressed. There's other social groups that are more oppressed than us, which is pissing me off. But 10, 15 years ago, I used to play the black card all the time and make money. I was a professional black person. But now there's other social groups are taking over.
Yeah.
So now I'm privileged because I was born here.
You're born here. You're a man.
I'm a man.
You're a man.
I'm tall.
You're tall. Yeah.
I've got my hair.
You're not fat.
I'm not fat. Yeah.
You have so many things going for
which
you.
I don't like. I'm like, hey, 15 years ago, I was just black, so that was automatically.
Yeah.
People felt sorry for me, and people gave me money. But now, being black is a good thing, I guess. So I got to use my talent now to get work. I got to work hard.
If there was reparations for slavery, do you think
I want it.
Yeah, you think black people in the UK deserve it too?
What do you mean? We deserve it the first.
Why? Was there a bad slavery in the UK too?
I'm assuming.
Well, you're assuming.
Oh.
I just assume it was bad in America. I don't know.
Isn't it the same?
Was it the same? I have no idea.
The same boats. I mean the same.
The same boats.
The boats went from Africa
to America. Right?
No, to Africa, to England. The same. Yeah, someone went to America, someone went to England.
Really?
We didn't the English people
I don't know.
Yeah, but you guys weren't even free back then. So it was still the English people taking the boats to to America. It was English boats or European boats taking the slaves to America.
I guess.
Yes.
But we also like stopped. Well, Americans were basically British slaves anyway.
Yeah.
And then we revolted against England, and then we became our own thing.
We let you win.
You let us win, sure,
we
whatever.
couldn't be bothered.
And then we got slaves. Have you heard that? Okay, like.
But your reparations, yeah, I want that.
Yeah, what would you want?
Money.
Some trainers.
I want money. No.
You want some Jordans?
That's racist.
Is that racist?
That's a Dave Chappelle sketch.
So you don't want them?
No, I don't want Jordans. I'm English. I don't wear Jordans. I wear Air Max 95. So
really?
Air Max 97s,
Okay.
Vapor Maxes, things like that. So yeah, no, give me the money and I'll buy some not Jordans, but some trainers.
Yeah.
But I want money, definitely. And I'm dark skinned black. I don't feel like if you're like half black, half white, it should just only be for like
Pure black.
pure black.
Okay, that's fair. Or maybe there's a scale for how much you get based on how
No,
black you are.
I'm not sharing. I'm not
Okay.
sharing.
Oh.
No, just really gotta be my shade of black, no lighter.
Right,
My
got it.
shade. Any lighter, that means you got white in your ancestry.
Right.
So that white person made the choice to have black lineage. My ancestors had no choice. Yes, it's all black people all the way through. So yeah.
If everyone was mixed, would we still have racism?
No, probably not.
Oh, no.
If everyone was the same color, then no,
Right.
there'd be no racism.
So then what would it just be like? We're making fun of fat people and poor people? Ugly people?
Fat people.
Yeah.
We don't make fun of fat people now, though. We don't.
Right,
do
they're
that.
brave now.
Yeah, they're brave. They're stunning, brave.
Well, I like to think about how anytime we as humanity start to get closer to like better life and better health, they always find a new celebrity who can pull us back down to negative things. Like people started to get healthy, and then Lizzo was like, no, like being fat is totally
Lizzo's
cool,
a queen.
totally good.
Yeah,
and then
Lizzo's-
people are like, oh yeah, it is good to be fat. But then even Lizzo was like, actually, I don't want to be fat anymore. And like, I feel like, you know, people are like, oh, you know, maybe it's not good to be a whore. Maybe like you shouldn't be super promiscuous. But then like Ice Spice is like, you know, it's totally fine. And people are like, yeah, we like Ice Spice. And then also Playboy Cardi seems to be like one of the most, I don't know, ignorant voices to ever exist. So, you know, it's just like, it feels like we're always going to have a new entertainer that's going to tell us to do bad, and we're always going to listen because it's fun to do bad as well.
It's not fun to do good.
No, doing good is
Doing
so
good is
boring. Yeah, it's boring.
I hate doing good is the right thing to do, but I hate it. It's so boring. Every day I've got an inner battle with myself when I've got to do something good. I'm like, but I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. But then I convince myself with a lot of discipline. Hey, let's do something good today. So,
It is easier to do bad too.
Yeah, it's more fun.
It is more fun.
Yeah, that's why we like crazy bad people. That's why in relationships we are drawn to like negative people because
I
they're
know.
more fun.
Excitement. And there is no like music and entertainment that's glorifying like, you know, good parents and like working steady jobs. It's always about like fast money and hot bitches and, you know, doing shit that's only fun for the night and you get wasted. You regret it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Have you ever drank lean?
No, I haven't. I haven't.
neither.
But I think it's like cough syrup, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like cough syrup and Jolly Ranchers and Sprite, I guess. Shout out Sprite.
No, I ain't done that.
Okay.
I just done cough syrup.
Okay.
That was alright.
Yeah, lean is like the mix of those three things. And it's codeine. That's in the cough syrup, I guess.
No, I ain't done that then.
It's like
no.
prescription cough syrup,
I would do
basically.
it. It sounds fun.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it like makes everything
No,
kind
they
of slow down.
banned cough syrup in the UK now.
Like all of it?
The one with codeine in it.
Oh.
I saw it on my Instagram today.
Yeah, something that feels different between here and America is the food over here actually makes me feel full. And last time I went to America from here, I didn't feel full off food anymore. And I feel like it's because so much food in America is empty, whereas food here
What do you
actually
mean
has
empty? They got bigger portions.
Yeah, it's bigger portions, but it's like empty ingredients. There's like no nutrition. Here, hold this for a second.
That's why everyone's fat.
It is why everyone's fat.
I've never been to America, but I've seen the food. I used to watch a show called Man vs. Food,
Oh yeah.
and all this
Adam Richman, I think.
didn't Eli have a heart attack or
He
something
had
like
something.
that?
Yeah.
But he was so passionate about food and the food he was making.
He would do the food challenges.
Yeah, he would have to eat like a portion of food that weighed almost as much as him.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
And I would always think he can't do it. And he'd be like almost dying on television trying to complete the challenge. And he would. So, and he'd done it for the art. That's working hard. That's the kind of thing I need to be doing. The comedic version of that.
Right.
What
you
it'd
need to
be
be eating a 9-pound burger of comedy.
comedically, yes.
Yes.
Yes. So, but yeah, and he almost died for his art. I would never die for I've never done anything. I've seen you do risky stuff
I
on the
think
street.
I'm going to be shot dead performing somewhere, whether it's on the street doing something or dressed up
Didn't
as
you
something.
dress up as Jesus?
I did Jesus hanging up on a cross in
Yeah, and
public.
you
It
didn't
was
get in
a little
trouble.
scary. No, I didn't. I got in trouble online, but not in real life.
No
I've
one.
lost jobs because of that. I was supposed to be on like some more TV shows, and I was supposed to perform at a college, and I lost it all because I posted clips of me dressed as Jesus on the cross.
Yeah, that's very brave. That's very
Thank
out there.
you. Well, it's because I believe it, so I feel like I can talk about it. It'd be one thing if I was making fun of it, but I'm not making fun of it. I'm adding jokes into an educational story, so I'm just trying to share the story. with people.
Are you believe in?
I believe in Jesus. I mean, whether or not maybe he was an alien, I mean, he definitely existed. Whether he was just co-opted, maybe his image was, distorted afterwards to be sold to people as something. But, I know that Jesus existed in the least, just based off all these buildings with his picture everywhere. But yeah, I know he could have just been like the first big political activist or something. I don't know.
He was a dude that thought his dad was God, I guess, and he
Yeah, his
convinced.
dad is God, but also all of our dads are God, and we're all children of God. But he was also God himself. He had God in him, so he was half man, half God.
Yeah, I'm too scared to speak about Jesus
Yeah,
on
no,
camera.
that's what you're. That's what you're scared.
Oh
about.
yeah, well done to whatever he achieved, and no, well done for all the stuff he has achieved.
Yes, well done for all the stuff he's
He's
achieved.
definitely shaped a lot in
There's something black. What's
throughout
behind
history.
you? Is it a poster? Okay, I was just looking at the screen. I have terrible vision. I don't care about vision. Details are for females. That's what I said.
Details of a females.
Yes, I don't need to see,
Clearly.
Nah, yeah. What am I missing? I get the picture. I see shapes and colors and lights.
Okay. Yeah. Men that we don't need to see. Yeah, men.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
Plus, like Buddhists, the monk mentality is that it's about the bigger picture, and when you become like truly, one with the world, you see everything at once.
Yes.
So that's how I feel because I don't see details, so I see everything at once. I can rationalize anything. I'm great at rationalization. That's what I've been told by therapists.
Well, it's good to see. I've never heard someone rationalize not being able to see properly, but well done. Well done. Got to look at the positives.
I'm great at looking at positives. You said you seem to be skeptical, pessimistic, but I'm great at seeing, the good in everything.
I'm skeptical about people. I don't trust people.
Yeah. Here, keep this like a bit away, because if it's too close, it'll get
Yeah, I don't trust people.
Why don't you trust people? Have you been hurt?
Everyone keeps saying that to me. Maybe I have.
Well, maybe that's how you're.
Maybe
acting.
I'm not aware of the fact that I've been hurt. I don't feel like I have been hurt.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't trust people.
Well, have you hurt people then?
Probably more so.
Well, it's kind of like, how those... It's like when dads are super protective of their daughters.
Because
they were the piece of shit.
Oh, yes.
So do you think because you are a piece of shit,
I'm not a piece of shit.
Other people... I don't think you're a
I've
piece of shit.
been described as a piece of shit, but I don't feel like I'm a piece of shit. But I do.
No,
I probably have hurt people, yeah.
Right, I don't think I'm a bad person either. But I do believe in past relationships. I have been, not sensitive to their feelings.
That's just a man. That's
I know,
just being
but
a man.
that's well, there also is no right way really to end a relationship. I've never seemed to like end a relationship in a way that everybody's like okay. It just never.
Just block them.
Yeah, I do. Well, I've blocked exes and then I've had them.
Wait. Do you break up them first, then block them?
Well, yeah, of course.
Okay, that's good.
But, yeah, I try to do everything as
How would you
nice
break
as
up
I
with
can
someone
be.
then?
I just say, hey, I don't enjoy this anymore. I don't want to be in a relationship.
With you?
Well, yeah.
Or just in general? Because if you get a new partner after that, she'll be like, hey, you lied to me. You said that you didn't want a relationship.
Well, I usually do not immediately end up in another relationship quickly. But, I've had an ex where I've blocked them on everything, and then they sent me 10 cents on Venmo so they could talk to me through there. And, I've had, I don't know, man. And it's interesting. One of the strangest things I've had with a breakup where it was like, the girl was like, we need to be together, you're the best for me, I love you, you're perfect for me, And I go, I don't want to be with you. And then they go, you're a piece of shit. You're the worst person on earth. And I go, but you just said I was the best person, and that's why you need to be with me. And I go, the only difference is if I don't want to be with you, then I become the worst person ever.
Because that's you applying logic at that point. It's gone out the window for the young ladies. So,
Sure.
yeah. And a lot of times as men, that happens a lot. That's happened to me as well. Because I'll be like, hey, a minute ago you said I wasn't. But
Yeah, you said I was perfect.
Yeah, but you have to
I've
accept.
also learned that you do have to be very careful in relationships about saying things like you're the best, because that's been used against me so many times, which is hilarious because this will be like a year later and I'm breaking up and they'll go, but you said I was the best. And I'll go, you were the best, but like times changed and you're not the best anymore. And then they go, no, you're a liar then. If you said I'm the best and you don't think that anymore, you're just a liar. And it's like, people don't understand that feelings can change based on your actions.
Yeah, that's very true. That is very true. But I'm just thinking, yeah, it's not nice. It's not nice. As what we, I'm not trying to incriminate myself too much, but let's do better. As men, let's just do better. Respect women and treat women with the respect they deserve. And yeah, as you're right, emotions change and feelings change. And at one point, you do feel like someone's the best, and then you find out that they support Arsenal or
Yeah. Okay, here's something. How do you feel about this? Because, and I'm going to turn this into a bit, and I feel like it's going to crush. I know, building it up. But the first line would be like, anything that a man can do, a woman can also do. There's nothing a man can do that a woman can't do. And then people clap. They'll go, yeah, hell yeah. There's nothing men can do that women can't do. And then I'll go, so stop saying men are like the only toxic ones. You're just as bad as us. I am so over comedy where people will classify guys or girls or whatever and just go on rants of, oh, dudes are this, and oh, ladies, am I right? Guys are the worst. Guys are this. Or dudes saying chicks are like this. There's nothing that guys do or girls do that the other sex isn't capable of. We can both just be as crazy as the other. We can be both just as stupid as the other. So I just don't like comedy that classifies one side as a thing.
Earlier, it's funnier when you put people in boxes. The joke is more palatable. The joke hits harder.
I know.
It's like when, as a black comedian, we make the joke about white people instead of people in general.
Right.
I've done it before. I wrote a joke and I said people are like this. No one.
And it's not funny.
I said, oh, white people. Everyone's like, oh yeah. So it is just funnier, sadly. But that is the case.
I try to be neutral when I say this. Yeah, I just say, have you ever met people who do this?
But then you got to write a really good joke. I'm a lazy writer. So
that's okay. I haven't written a joke I like in a year and a half.
If you just say white people, am I white? People
you're probably going to crush.
Yeah.
I know. You're lucky. You
I've
have that
done
privilege. I can't do that.
I'll be like, white people, am I white?
I can't get
The
up
crowd
and
like,
go black
woo,
people.
yeah.
Okay, here's a fun one I have told before. I don't say it anymore. I love it. It's a solid joke. I say, isn't it funny that black people love to raise the roof, but not their children? What's the... I said that.
Cut that out. I hope it doesn't make that.
He laughed. It's okay.
I didn't laugh. No.
I said that at a bar show once. A big fat white lady smoking a cigarette walked right up to me and flicked her lit cigarette at me.
I think, yeah.
Do you want more? Did you get more?
No, good. I'm good. I feel like that kind of joke, yeah.
That's funny. That's a funny joke.
It's a joke that is funny that I don't actually want to laugh at, but I couldn't help myself. It is that funny. But if you do it at a white room,
they won't like it.
To laugh.
A black room will like it.
A black room, do it at a black night, the roofs will get raised. The roof will get raised. But do it at a white
as long
crowd,
as they like me already. I can't open with that joke.
I'll try it.
You think?
I would try it. You know?
Okay, I'll open with that in a black room.
Yeah, I would. But yeah, if you're brave, yeah.
One time,
don't blame me.
No, you're
don't
blamed.
Junior
I have video of you doing it. But okay, what about this? Because sometimes I'm sure you feel this way as well, where when you get bored as a comic, when you get bored with performance, sometimes you do start taking weird risks or start doing something you might not normally do. Just because you want to feel something and you want to see how it goes.
Yeah.
One time I was hosting a weekend. I don't remember who it was, but it was a Tampa Improv, big club, big hundreds and hundreds of people, and probably a sold out show or whatever. And I was just feeling, in a mood or whatever. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna open the show with this as a host, and it was not a good idea. But so I'm the first person on stage, cold open. All right, you guys ready? So here it comes. Your host, John Jacobs. I get up on stage and I just go, tightest pussies in the world, super fat chicks. Why? Because nobody's fucking them. Nobody's fucking them. Plus, I'm telling you, if you can find it behind all the fat, oh, it's amazing. I go, why do you think, these fat white chicks are always fucking black dudes? They're the only ones with dicks long enough to get through the fat. And, I love the joke. I think it's hilarious. I probably wouldn't do it again. But, yeah, I opened with that. Didn't get anything really. And I got off stage and the headliner was like, Did that feel good? You happy you tried that? And I'm like, yeah, you're right. Maybe I didn't need to do that. But, every now and then you just have to feel something for yourself.
All the time. I get bored and I want to try something different. It's way out there all the time. A lot of time it doesn't work, but I feel good that I tried it.
Yes, you do feel good.
I feel good.
Is there anything off the top of your head of a risk you took that maybe didn't go great and you go, oh, maybe that was too far?
The trans joke once. Yeah, and I thought, this is going to be risky. And I thought to myself, don't do it. It's not the right crowd. But I wrote that joke that day, and I really wanted to do it.
You're excited about it, yeah.
But it was the wrong crowd to try it out on.
Okay.
And and they ain't had me back since.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was
that's
really
a shame.
kind of woke, progressive crowd.
I know. I've had a few of those shows where you are not allowed back, and it's a shame. And all your friends are like, "Oh, you should be back there. I don't know what's going on." And you go, "Well, it's fair, whatever."
Yeah, it was fair enough because it wasn't a great joke. It wasn't fleshed out yet. I thought really excited. I thought, it should work, but it was the wrong time and place to try out. I can't remember how the joke went. I just dropped it. It might have actually been a good joke if I'd fleshed it out.
Do you remember what the joke was?
It's about trans. It was about how how trans people got too many rights. We got to take some of the rights away from them.
Like what rights?
Just in general. I didn't specify. Maybe if I'd done that. I just said they got too much rights, and we should take some of the rights away from them.
Terrible.
Yeah, it wasn't a great joke. I'm gonna write
too many rights, and you can't even name one.
Yeah, if I could have named the rights and be more specific in the detail of the joke, then I just thought I can't remember how the joke actually went. I just dropped it. I thought I'm never doing that ever again.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely is the thing where the riskier the joke, the better the joke has to be thought out and planned or whatever. Like, I mean, you ever have? I mean, it happens to everybody. Just the idea of you have killer jokes, you have your best jokes, and sometimes you do your best jokes, but you just you stumble a little bit, your pacing is off or whatever, and it misses, which is a shame because it's a killer. But if you're off by half a second, if your rhythm is off, it's just nothing.
Yeah, that's happened to me loads of times. Especially when I'm not in the mood. Especially when it's a tough room and I'm struggling, and I think, okay, let me bring the A game out.
Yeah.
But I'm not in the right mindset. They don't like me already. I'm struggling.
Right.
I'm not in the right rhythm. But I'm thinking, I've not been trying hard to deliver the joke. I'm just thinking it's an A game joke. It's going to work regardless. Yeah. And then I'll drop it and no laughs. Because they think I'm a cunt already. So
right.
There's no really even in them back at that point. So, but if I go on stage knowing I'm doing my A game, my A material.
Yeah.
And I just do that from start to finish, it normally works.
Yeah.
Unless it's a really, really bad room. But
something I think about with London, and one of the reasons I like being here is after doing stand-up in the US for 15 years only in the US, coming to London, because it's such an international scene and the audiences are so international, it does feel a little bit like you're performing for the whole world, which I like.
In central London, it's definitely like that.
Right. Yeah, I'm guessing on the outskirts it's not as much like that, but I'm spoiled and I stay around central. So it does the rooms I run, my Sunday is a small, intimate room, and the other week it was Slovenia and, China and Italy and Greece. And, so it's nice to have it's like a sample size of the world. And, if you can make all of them laugh, then it feels like, okay, I can make everyone in the world laugh.
And you like that performance. As a foreigner, you're a foreigner yourself, so you probably don't mind seeing different ethnicities and cultures in the crowd.
Right. Yeah, I guess I am a foreigner. Yeah, I don't even think about that. Because as an American, I just assume, I've been told my whole life we're number one. So
who told you that?
The government, the world, America. Everything in the
I think
media.
at one point you was number one.
Well, that's just a phrase in general. We're like USA's number one. We're number one. Yeah, USA. Dude, NASCAR,
USA.
whatever. Everything is so pro-America, so pro-nationalism my whole life. And then I guess the joke is like you get older and you see other countries and you're like, oh, this is
I heard
nice.
a lot of Americans don't even have passports.
No. Yeah, most Americans are never going to leave the country because, we're told we're the greatest. Elvis never left the country.
Elvis never left.
Elvis never left, and he's one of the greatest people ever.
Wow. That can't be true.
Yeah, well, it says that in the movie. No, he never came to England. He went to Hawaii because his manager was corrupt and didn't want him to leave the country or something. So, yeah, we're told. I mean, are you guys told that
oh no,
the UK's number one? No, you don't get told any of that.
Never.
Oh yeah, United States nationalism is just insane.
But we're number one in terms of colonialism and taking over other countries.
True.
Yeah, everyone hates England.
Yeah, I feel almost like England is the actual kind of rulers of the world, and it's just a nice deflection to make people think that the United States is.
Well, we're the OG rulers of the world.
Yeah, but that's why I feel like you guys have it hidden better. Because, so I went to the Freemason Museum, and I feel like the Freemasons are definitely, a lot of the rulers of the world. They have a giant painting of George Washington, who was our first president, and he was a Freemason, and we never talk about it in the States. And I was talking to a guy who was a Freemason for 30 years who was there, and I'm like, yeah, in America, I see Freemason symbolism everywhere. And he's like, oh, yeah. He's like, you guys like showing it off for some reason. He goes, we're great at keeping it down low over here. We don't show it off.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's how everything is over here, where it's, very, low key, whereas in America,
we are subtle.
I think because we're insecure.
Yeah.
So we want to shout. And, because we broke off from you guys, I feel like we want to brag and be like, we're the greatest, we started our own thing. It's like...
And we don't even talk about how we used to own you guys. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about how we used to own other countries.
Yeah, because we say we beat you guys. So, we won. We got our own...
Wasn't it a draw?
A draw?
I can't remember. I wasn't there.
Well, wasn't that the Revolutionary War? Is that what that was? And, we fought for our freedom,
But didn't the English still...
I don't think you got any more, taxes or anything from us. I think we just were no more.
Make money from... America. Every country that we let leave, we tax them. We still make money from them. I'm not sure about America if that was different.
Maybe.
But...
Well, I heard England owns Disney World, and Disney World in Florida is actually a British property, and there's different laws.
No way.
Because in Florida, our governor Ron DeSantis wanted to put some sort of weird taxes or sanctions on Disney World.
I remember reading about that. What is going on with Florida in general?
We're the greatest. I love Tampa. We're the coolest people on earth.
You guys liberal or conservative? You're run by a conservative.
We're a little bit of both, which I think is great. But we're the most.
When I think Florida, I'm thinking gay. Disney, gay.
Yeah, there's a lot of gay shit in Disney.
Miami,
there was the Pulse shooting. They killed a whole bunch of people in a gay club, which I guess doesn't mean you like gay people.
That guy was gay though, wasn't he? Was he like...
Yeah, he was a gay Muslim, which really shows
But you hated...
two negatives. But... and he held the record for a while, if you know that.
Of what?
Of biggest mass shooting at once, because he killed 32 people. But then the Vegas shooter who shot at a country music
55.
festival. Yeah, it was 50, 60 or something. And then that one pissed me off too, because they had a profile of the guy in the newspaper the next day, and they said he liked gambling and country music. And it's if you're shooting up a country music festival, I don't think you get to say he likes country music anymore. You just murdered a bunch of people at a country music festival. So I don't think you're...
Sometimes you can like something too much.
Yeah, no one else can have it.
So that's probably what it was.
Yeah, that happens in relationships. If I can't have you, no one can have you.
I've never said that, but yeah.
No, I would never say that.
Yeah, I've heard it's been said before.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely did some toxic things when I was in my 20s that I regret. But I don't do them anymore, and I think that's what's important.
My 20s were a blur. Yeah.
How old are you?
37.
Okay, gotcha.
I feel like I'm the same person I was when I was in my 20s. I've always been a kind of a nice guy, but kind of just...
Yeah. But you'll do something selfish?
Yeah, I am. I'm all about me. I'm a stand-up comedian, so everything's about me.
No, I agree.
If I'm with someone, it's all about me. You got to look after me. You got to care for my needs. My issues are the most important thing in the world.
Yeah.
If I broke a nail, everything's got to stop.
Yes.
That's my kind of energy. So
Yeah, I'm like a narcissist.
yeah, I don't want to use that word.
No, I don't want to use it
because
either.
I've been called that before. And I'm like,
I
that's a
know.
nasty. It sounds like nasty, narcissist. I don't like it.
Do you know the story of where that comes from?
Yeah, where?
So it was a Greek mythology, a legend, Narcissus. It was like a hot young dude, and he was so in love with himself and his reflection that he just stared at his reflection in a lake until he died, because he was so obsessed with himself. He just didn't do anything else but look at himself.
So now I know. Next time a girl calls me a narcissist, I'm gonna say, "Do you even know what that word is?"
Do you even know who that
Do
is?
you even know? And they won't.
And he's
And I'm gonna win that.
Yeah, and then
battle.
you can win. So
Yeah.
no one can call you a narcissist. Yeah, no, I definitely think I'm selfish, and but yeah, I mean, a lot of artists are selfish because, I mean, I don't know, even the idea of like making art it's a lot of time by yourself working on something, and then it's not necessarily loved by people. You just hope it is.
But you want people to love it.
Yeah, you
Something
want-
that you
well-
created. You want everyone to love it.
But that's also not the point of trying, and that's not the point of comedy either. You're saying stuff that you think are funny. You go, I think
Yeah.
this is funny, and I hope you guys think it's funny too.
But it's also, I think everyone should listen to me at this particular
Right,
point in
which is
time.
also narcissism,
And even that's just our
arrogance.
job. But you gotta have some level of arrogance when you go on stage.
Yeah.
You have to have that level of self-confidence. Be like, hey,
Yes.
everyone, look at me, listen to me. And so when you come on stage and then everyone's not looking at you, listening to you, it's like, hey, what the fuck? What's this about?
I try to remind myself before every show that I'm doing this for the crowd to give them a good night. I do. No, I say like a prayer before every time I get on stage. I
You
go,
do it for the crowd.
well, I tell myself that, yes, because I want to be a good entertainer. I want to be a showman,
I'm the opposite.
I'm like, please let me give these people a good night.
I want to have a good time. And if you have a good time as well, that's a bonus. But most importantly, I enjoyed my set. When I do gigs and then...
So you just want to have a good time.
I want everyone to have a good time.
Right.
But I'm more important. At that point, I want to have a good time first. And then
I'm putting them over me.
No,
100%.
No. I'll come first, and then you guys can
Oh
come
my
afterwards.
God. Well, I don't know.
Yeah. I've done gigs where I've killed it, but I haven't enjoyed my set. And
Okay.
I feel kind of empty inside.
Okay.
I've
yeah,
done gigs with the
I
opposite
feel
where
that.
I haven't killed it, but I actually felt good at what I said and how I performed. But yeah,
Okay.
I feel
Okay.
good. So yeah, but ideally, we all have a good
Yes,
time.
ideally we all have a good time.
Everyone comes.
That's what makes a good show a good show.
But if you don't, then
Yeah. But it is interesting because that is what separates like an entertainer from just like an arrogant narcissist.
Yeah.
If they don't have a good time, then you are just doing nothing for anybody.
for me,
Right. Yeah, you're doing it for you.
I'm somebody.
But yeah, but that's so funny that if it doesn't go well, you've given nobody you've just wasted their time.
But not my time.
Not well, I guess if you're okay
Yeah.
after a bomb, then sure.
Okay. If I bomb, then I'm not okay with that. That means I haven't had a good time either.
Right, yeah.
But if it's like a tepid gig where they're not laughing too much.
What's the longest you've stopped performing after a bad bomb?
No, if I bomb, I've got to go on stage right
Oh,
away.
really?
I've got to get
okay.
that.
Yeah, I
I've got to get it
usually
off me.
agree with that. But I have had times in my life where I have done so bad where I won't perform for 2 weeks.
No,
3
I
weeks.
need to get that taste out my mouth. I need.
Yeah, I usually agree.
Because that's
but-
all I think about is that bombing.
Yeah,
Until
yeah.
I do another gig.
Yeah.
I'm a shit comedian at that point.
100%.
I'm like, I hate comedy.
It's
I
like
can't do it.
sports.
Yeah.
It's just like sports where nobody cares about the last win. It's all about tonight's
it's all
game.
about tonight's game.
Yeah, which is hilarious too because like I'm sure you probably had this too where you'll open up for someone and they'll give you a long list of how they want you to intro them. And it's like the audience doesn't give a shit about all your credits because you can't show them that. You can't be like, yeah, well, I was on this. They go, no, well, what are you doing right now? So
Yeah.
in my experience, the comics who have given me the longest lists of credits have done the worst. They've never been good.
Oh, I wouldn't read someone's credits out. If
Oh
they said
no!
read
Yeah,
this,
people will hand me notes and go
I'll be
read
like,
all
is
of
that what
these.
they do? I'll be
Oh
like,
yeah, they'll go say all of these things before I come on stage, and I do, and they eat
I'll
shit,
just say this guy's really funny.
and they're fucking losers.
I'll give everyone the same intro. Even if I haven't seen you, this guy's amazing. I've done bare shows with him. I love him.
Yeah,
Bring him on.
I know. I do that too.
And
This is
then
my
they-
best friend. I love this guy. He's all over the
You've
place.
done that to me, and then
Well, but it's real for you.
but then you said about another guy after
but
me.
I
I was
don't
like,
mean it
wait a
for
minute,
them.
hey.
I only mean it
don't-
for you, dude.
No, but you're saying it to other guys, so it's like,
Yeah,
hey,
but
dude.
you know.
Yeah, so I'll just say, yeah, this guy's amazing, and then he bombs.
Yeah,
and I've got to be like,
that's
okay.
terrible. Yeah, I've said that for a bunch of people, and I've never seen their set.
But
and
then I got
they
to
eat it.
address that, and I'll be like, okay, I was lying
Yeah,
about
I
the
go,
last
actually,
guy.
yeah, and then they go, wait a minute, why are you lying to us?
But the next guy,
Yeah,
he's
but the next
amazing.
guy, I swear, I really.
Swear
But then
that-
that's funny.
and then he
then
bombs
you'd
again.
recover.
No,
Yeah.
okay.
And then you go, actually, I don't know any of these people. And yeah, dude, I get I'm starting to feel strange just about how many save lines I have in my set, and how a lot of times those will do better than the jokes. And I go, God damn it! I go, my whole set tonight was recovery, and it worked. But I'm going, why the fuck didn't the jokes work?
That's a good skill to have, where you can have them save lines and recovery lines. I'm not good at that.
Yeah, it's a good skill.
I could do it like once during a set. After that, I'm just like, I'm pissed off now.
Sure.
So but I've seen comedians 4 or 5 times during one set
Yeah.
have save lines, and that's an amazing skill to have.
Yeah.
But after a while, I'm just pissed off. Why is my name on that book? Christopher Booker.
Oh, is that your name, Chris?
That's no, my last name's Booker.
Hey Siri. Hey Siri, where are you?
Where?
Oh, is that
What?
one? I thought that was yours. Oh, yours is next to you. Okay.
I'm using my phone. Hey Siri, where are you? What was that about?
Wait, you've never done that?
To find your
can
phone?
talk- yeah. You didn't know you could do that?
I don't trust these Siri stuff.
I love talking to
That's
my
how it starts.
Oh, yeah, no, they
I
listen
saw an
to it
episode
all the
of
time.
Simpsons when one of these things take over and it starts to seduce Homer Simpson's wife.
I believe that.
And the voice was Pierce Brosnan's voice because it was soothing Carmen's British accent.
Mm.
And then he started... Simpsons does educate you a lot about things that's going to happen in the underworld.
I've had girls jealous of Siri before. They're like, you're always talking. I'm like, Siri.
You try to like chat her up and ask her
Oh, totally.
what you wearing.
For me, it's weird because coming in here, this room is run by Alexa, and I have Siri, so it's been weird talking to Alexa over Siri. And I'm
Wait a
like,
minute, ain't that the same thing?
No, Siri is Apple, Alexa is Amazon. So I can be like, Alexa, what's new? She heard me. She didn't say anything. Oh, what?
The news.
Yeah, she did. Oh, wow, she's
Oh, wow.
doing the news now. Alexa, shut up!
No.
I'm mean to him.
That's not nice. You
I
can
know,
do
I
that.
love being mean to him. Go shut
Wow.
your fucking mouth, you whore.
And then does she respond?
Well, she shuts up, yeah.
Oh, wow. Imagine if real life was like that.
I know. If real life
Imagine.
was okay. Well, I think that's nice that you can use them as an
Imagine.
outlet to be mean.
Imagine. I didn't know you could tell Siri to shut
Well, that's
the
how
fuck
I
up.
feel about video games as well. Grand Theft Auto, stuff like that. I would always get into debates about that it's good to have outlets to be fantastically violent or whatever, so you don't do it in real
I
life.
wrote a joke about that. That's the reason why I stopped playing, because it became too violent and a bit too realistic with the violence, especially with like the domestic abuse. Because as a man, you could beat up a woman
Yeah.
and grab auto. It's gonna make you want to do it in real life, is it not? Is it the opposite?
For me, I feel like it's the opposite.
For me, it was like
You can get out these negative thoughts in the game
It made you
instead
wanna-
of doing it in real life.
no, but no, because if in the game,
What, it looks so cool, you want to do
yeah,
it?
no, not so cool, but it solved the issue.
It solved the issue?
Yeah, so you're thinking in real life,
Yeah.
that's the way I can resolve this issue.
When I was on TV, the first reality show I did, Are You the One? There's a very famous scene, my big moment. There's 2 women yelling at me, 2 women screaming at me. And I had a giant gold watch on, and I took my watch off, and I threw it at a window, and it shattered the window. And they both shut up immediately, and I just walked off, and everything was fine. And that was kind of the whole intention, and I said that on the show, where they're like, why'd you break the window? And I'm like, well, they were screaming at me, and I didn't see any other option. And I knew if I broke something, it would, stop everybody
That is
from
a real
talking.
thing. I've done
Which
that
is bad,
before.
I know. Yeah, when I was younger, in my 20s, I would totally, like, punch holes in drywalls.
Yeah, I've done that.
Oh, it's
before.
terrible. I tried to make a
That's
joke
terrible.
about it where it's like a redneck, like photo album or something. It's like a redneck memory gallery or whatever, because every hole in the wall was like a different occasion, you know? I'm like, oh yeah, that was her first
Yeah.
pregnancy. That was Thanksgiving. That was, yeah.
That's a red flag apparently if you go to a man's house and
Oh, well, yeah.
holes in the wall.
No, I haven't punched a
Yeah.
hole in a wall forever. But I think part of that too is that it's much easier than you think. Because when I was a kid, I thought like, oh, punching a hole in a wall, that's probably really hard to do. But you get older and you realize, oh, it's actually easy.
Yeah, some of these walls are quite hollow.
Yeah,
you
so
can
like
do that.
it's a big effect with little draw on
Little
you.
consequence, yeah.
Yeah, little consequence to you.
Yeah, I've actually I remember I had a hole in my wall, and I thought it looked cool, but then a woman said, "Hey, that's are you a violent person?" So now I covered up.
Yeah,
hole.
it does not. No, I
Yeah.
covered them up with Fast and Furious posters.
I covered them up with Breaking Bad posters.
Oh, cool. Okay, what about this? I was thinking about this yesterday. One time I moved into an apartment and I just didn't put any furniture in it. I just, in my head, I was like, I don't deserve furniture because I need to like make good art and stuff. And so I ended up calling my living room like my trash room. I would just throw shit from my mattress in my bedroom into the living room, and I'm like, that's my trash room. I don't care. And then it was funny and surprising to me that I was still able to like date and meet plenty of women, and they were fine with this.
A trash room, a room with just loads of trash in it. Women were okay with
They
that.
were okay with not even just a trash room, but the idea that I have no furniture. There's something about that. They're like, oh, he's like dangerous and unconventional. He doesn't care about furniture. This guy's really an artist.
See, that's a woman trying to rationalize things that they shouldn't be trying to.
Yes, I agree.
rationalise. That is.
Because yeah, looking
But they
back
must have liked you a lot as a person.
yeah, they must
to
have
put up
liked me
with
a
that.
lot. And then
Yeah.
conveniently enough, I just had a girl move in and she moved her furniture in.
Oh, that's
So I'm like, oh, now I have furniture.
great.
Yeah,
Well,
it
I
was very
wouldn't-
convenient.
I wouldn't recommend that, lads out there. A trash room. That's not gonna.
Yeah, I thought that was hilarious, and they did too. They
You're
were
not
like,
gonna
"That's so
get-
funny. You just like throw garbage from your bedroom into your living room, and you call it your trash
As a
room."
man, how would I feel about that? I went to a woman's house and it's just
Oh,
trash.
if it was a girl, that would be insane. But also, you know, if she's hot, she can
You're
get
still
away with
gonna-
anything.
Yeah, you're still gonna smash, but
Yeah,
as long as we're not smashing it in a trash room. I can't smash.
sure
in
you
this-
would.
No,
you wouldn't care. If
I'd
the
like to
hotter
think-
anybody is, the more
I'd
they
like
can
to
get away
think
with
that
anything.
I would care. I'll say,
Right.
hey, can we have sex in the non-trash room?
What do you think is the biggest thing you've looked past in a woman because you wanted to sleep with her?
The violence.
The what?
Violence.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Girls were hitting you and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had a girl hit me.
Yeah.
What did she hit you a bunch?
Too much. Not
Really?
to look past.
Oh, wow.
But I did look past it.
Oh,
And
damn.
she threatened to hit me a lot more.
I called the police on a girl who hit me.
No, you can't do that.
She wouldn't leave.
Okay.
I
But
was like-
not the hitting because she wouldn't leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
She hit me and I was like, you have to go. And she's like, no. And then she kept hitting me and I called the police. And then the police came and she hit a cop. And then she was put in jail. And then I had to go bail her out.
Why'd you bail her out for?
Because if I didn't bail her out, she would have stayed in jail for like a month or so. And
Good.
yeah, but she was also
But she was
living
hot.
with me,
Oh,
and,
she was
and
also-
there were 2 cats of hers in my house, and you know I don't want
And
to
you have to post bail with actual money.
Oh yeah, I had to get a bail bonds person, and you know I had to do all this stuff, and yeah, and it was a bummer, and you know tough
Let's
times.
see, men, we deserve better than that. We shouldn't be letting
Yeah,
women
I
hit
shouldn't
us.
get beat up, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I try to be a good. I think it's just about learning.
But
From
men in general,
experiences.
we do look past a woman's faults and their personal issue. We just think, oh my god, she's sexy, she's hot. I don't care.
Yeah, and I'm trying very hard to not let that happen again. And because there's been a lot of times where I'm in, I don't know, some sort of relationship or whatever, where I think to myself and I go, okay, if this girl wasn't hot, would I hang out with her at all? And then usually the answer is no, I wouldn't. So I go, okay, I'd like to be with somebody who I would hang out with even if they weren't hot. Because then you know they're a good person.
Yeah, in my older age, I can't just hang out with someone who's just a fucking bitch just because she's
No.
hot, because she'll do my head in.
It makes you look bad. It's not good. It's just annoying to be around.
Yeah, they're just annoying to be around. So, and I wouldn't want to even give it a satisfaction
No.
for that negative behavior. No, you got to learn your lesson. You are not getting
Yes.
sex off me. You
Okay,
gotta put your foot down and be like, hey, no, you don't deserve this.
Okay, 2 thoughts. Toxic entertainment. Something I love, which I wrote down recently, was there's nothing I enjoy more than when a toxic person is not hot anymore and they can no longer get away with their nonsense. Because those are usually the women you see like getting tased by police on camera. Because they were hot their whole life,
Yeah.
and no one's ever fucked with them. But they've just gotten past the point where they're not hot anymore, and
But they
people are like,
still
"Oh,
got
I'm not
that-
putting
they
up
still
with your
got that
fucking
hot
shit."
attitude.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
and it's like, "Oh no, fuck you, bitch! You're not hot enough to do this
Yeah.
bullshit." So I love that. That's a good thing. But then I feel like you may have dealt with this as well too in relationships and stuff. Something that bugs me, and it probably happens to a bunch of entertainers as well, is when you're in a relationship and you have become just the entertainment for the relationship, where they're not entertaining, but most of the days and nights is just them kind of watching you, and you have to
I don't mind that.
You don't mind
I
that?
don't mind that. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I know.
As someone who's quite narcissistic, as you said before, I love that. I love being the one that's entertaining and shit.
I like being funny, but I don't like just being stared at. Like, okay, come on, do it. Let's see. What do you? Because I'm like, you do something. You be funny.
Nah, because I'll just try out material on the person all day and try out this and try out that. I like to, if I'm with someone, I do work my material out with them.
Sure.
Yeah, so I don't mind that. And yeah, I don't think my part, as long as one of us is entertaining, we'll have a fun relationship.
No,
Yeah, but it's better when you both are entertaining.
Yeah, it's nice if they both are.
As long as one of you lot are bringing a spark and the entertainment, then that's great.
It gets tired. You'll see.
No, I don't.
Oh my god.
If they're like,
Fine,
hey,
good for you.
make me laugh. If they're
Right.
prodding me
That's
saying,
bad,
hey,
yeah.
yeah. If it's coming naturally. 'cause they're
Okay.
a
Well,
quiet
that's nice if
person.
you can be cool with that.
Yeah, but if they're like,
That's
hey,
hard for me.
make me laugh, tell me a joke.
Yeah.
And they're just pressuring me to make them laugh.
Right.
And that's all I'm here for.
Yeah.
Then that's a problem.
It is a problem.
And if I can't just not be funny and relax
Yeah.
and we can have a nice time,
Yeah.
then it'll become a problem.
Yeah.
But as long as there's a balance to it.
Have there ever been any jokes you do that someone has tried to use against you?
What do you mean?
Like someone you're seeing might be like, you said this on stage. What's that about?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Oh, really?
All the time.
Oh, and then you just go, oh, it's a joke.
It's a joke.
Yeah, right.
But sometimes it's not a joke.
Right.
So I always say, as a blanket statement, don't believe anything I say on stage.
Yeah.
Let's assume it's all, even though some of
It's
it
an
is
act.
actually, some of
Right.
it is actually true.
Yeah, some of it is
some
stories.
Of it might relate to you,
Yeah, right.
but let's just assume that it's not.
Yes.
Okay, don't internalize any jokes I'm saying. Don't digest them too much. Just laugh at them or not laugh.
I agree.
It's not about you.
I agree.
Yeah, but yeah, I had it all the time. Oh, what's that all about? You said, well, you don't respect women. Oh, I'm a woman. You don't respect me. I'm like, no, it's a joke.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
No. Bareback, what? You don't use condoms. You don't bareback. No, it's a joke.
Right. Yeah. And that is a good joke.
Yeah.
But and in that one, you're calling yourself gay. Right. Well, no, I guess you're not. Bareback.
Which one? No,
yeah,
that's
not
not.
because you're OnlyFans.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah, I
joke
guess
as
you're
well.
not calling
People
yourself
think
gay.
it's true.
Well, I guess I just assumed it was gay because then you talk
I always
to a guy.
talk to a guy. Yeah.
So you go,
always. I make it seem. No, I make it seem that he's gay.
Right. Yeah.
Not
Like
I'm
he's gay. Not
he's
you're
the
gay.
gay
Right.
one.
Right.
If men are enjoying me masturbating to camera,
Oh, I
that's what
didn't
make
even
me
know.
gay.
I assumed you were fucking. I didn't even think. You
No.
were masturbating.
It's me masturbating to camera.
Oh, cool.
Does that make me gay? Even though it's all men watching.
Yeah.
They're not there.
Yeah.
I can see the comments, but I'm just focusing on the masturbation. So
Would you do porn?
yeah,
Really?
again, huh? Sorry, what are you talking about?
What's holding you back from doing it?
Would I do porn? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do porn.
Okay.
What do you mean porn?
Like you get paid to fuck on camera.
So if you're not getting paid, it's not porn.
If you're not getting paid, well, if you're not getting paid, I'm assuming it's not being broadcast to the world.
No, I
Right.
guess so that's not porn.
No, that's just making your own sex tapes or whatever.
So if I put it online,
Yes.
then it's porn.
Yes.
Okay, so then.
So would you do that?
Yeah. No.
Oh, really? Okay.
I'm not against it. I wouldn't. I'm not against it, but I haven't done it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've done porn. I film myself.
Yeah. But that's just innocent. That's just
Yeah.
home movies. or
And
whatever.
I thought by now someone would have leaked one of my sex tapes, but I guess because I'm not
Oh, yeah.
famous yet.
Right. Yeah. There's no
There's
point.
some good.
Yeah, they're holding on to
stuff.
it.
There's some good stuff.
Yeah.
out there.
Exactly. Once you make money, you'll be blackmailed or whatever.
I wouldn't care. Release it.
Right. Right.
Great.
I think that's why Eddie Murphy stayed away from movies for so long, because there were too many trans prostitutes or something that had
What
blackmailed him.
happened with no? That's not.
And I think they're all dead now.
That was a mistake. Eddie thought it was a woman.
I know, which is, a
If
shout out to
as long as
them.
he paid her, if you pay a trans prostitute,
Yes. You're an ally.
you don't do anything.
You're patronizing a small business person.
There's nothing wrong with that. But Eddie Murphy didn't have sex with a trans. I think he just here's some money, have a nice night. But
What? Okay.
I don't know what happened, but I know he didn't have sex with a man.
Well, it's nice that you think that.
He did he?
I don't know. Maybe.
No, he just got fooled. We've all been fooled. Fooled
Right.
me once.
Right. He didn't mean. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
He probably didn't want to have sex with a man. It was probably by accident.
It's not gay if you're unaware.
Right. If you believe it's a woman and they believe they're a woman.
Exactly. So if you think it's gay, that means you're you're transphobic because you're not respecting.
Yes, you're not respecting their pronouns.
So I'm more.
They go by she, her.
Yeah.
So it is a woman.
I'm coming in she, her.
Yes, I'm coming in she, her.
Yes.
Great. I wonder if anybody will watch this long and get to this part.
Don't put all this stuff I've been saying.
I'll put this at the beginning and go, stick around for the show.
Some stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So we're getting there.
But yeah, we just want to talk about the Barbie movie.
Oh, sure.
Because
and how dudes were insecure about it?
Yeah, I feel like you're not a real man if you don't watch the Barbie movie.
Yeah, I thought it was fine. It was funny. I saw it with a girl.
It's gay
great.
not to watch it.
Yeah, I mean, any sort of media.
But it's okay to be gay, by the way.
Right. Yeah, as long as it's not somebody just telling you to watch gay porn straight up, like it's a Hollywood blockbuster. It's fine.
It made like $2 billion.
Yeah, it's a comedy. It's a comedy movie. But I guess like there's probably something with society. Just Barbie is so ingrained with like girls.
We're not watching Barbie. We're not playing with Barbie.
Yeah, you're not
dolls.
playing with Barbies. You're watching a movie about Barbie.
We're watching a movie. No, it's nothing about Barbie. It's just the name of the movie.
Right.
It's very pink. I think that's what puts men off. But
true.
Men wear pink. It's okay to wear pink. So nothing wrong with pink. Ryan Gosling, he's a man.
Yeah.
He's like half the movie.
Right.
So he's amazing. He's going to win an Oscar for it, hopefully.
I think they didn't have the Oscars yet, I guess, did they?
No, it ended next month. So
okay.
The BAFTA, he didn't win the BAFTA. Robert Downey Jr. won the BAFTA.
Yeah, I saw that.
Which is another great movie. But I actually saw Barbie first, and then
I didn't see Oppenheimer. I saw Barbie. No, it's long. I know who. It's like a fucking biography. I don't care about these people.
Well, was you aware of the story about Oppenheimer?
I don't care.
You don't care.
I know
about
there's a no.
About
why would I care?
You're American. It was like a big deal.
But I know what happens.
Well, British people don't know as much.
We're here now.
Yeah, but like Japan.
I don't give a shit about most.
What about in the turmoil that he had to go through? That's more about that.
I don't care about that either. I didn't see King Richard with Will Smith.
I'm gonna see that
because I don't give a shit about the dad who raised Venus and Serena Williams. It's
Apparently
about tennis. Who cares about tennis?
No, it's not about tennis.
It is about tennis.
It's about the inner turmoil of a man going through stuff.
Great. Cool.
About what we have to go through to raise two daughters to superstardom. So, and this.
Okay.
And
was it hard?
I ain't watched it, but I'm assuming it's
Plus,
about
you
that.
don't know what it's like for people to raise anything. You want to see King Richard just to see what it's like to have a dad. Oh, that's
I know what it's like to have. I don't know personally, but
yeah. What do you think would be different about you if you had a dad?
I'd be more manly.
Okay.
Definitely. Yeah, I'm quite...
Less bracelets, maybe?
Yeah, less bracelets. Let's dance in topless in my room this time.
Oh, yeah, I love that. Yeah. I see your Instagram videos of you dancing. I do dancing videos, too.
No, you don't.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Oh, I have... Are you kidding me?
When? I've never
On
seen
my Instagram as well. Similar shit as your shit. But, yeah, it is terribly embarrassing, and...
I love it. I love the music. I love the dance.
Right, I like it too, but I feel like no one else. Yeah, no one. It's not for anyone else. Most people are like, "This is cringy. This is stupid.
Boring, it's stupid. It's ridiculous.
You're an idiot.
It makes no sense."
Yeah, you look delusional and crazy.
Yeah, that's the. Right. No, to me, I look like the best dancer.
Yeah, me too. I see my shit and I go, "I'm a genius."
Yeah, I'm like, wow,
I'm great.
I'm the best of the best from sliced bread. But no one else thinks that.
Yeah, well, I like seeing it too because I think it shows that, you have. Like a level of something you're willing to go past, whereas most people would be embarrassed, but you're not.
No, because I love dancing.
Right.
I just love music.
But that seems like a feminine type thing too.
Yeah, that is quite feminine.
It is feminine to dance on camera in your room by yourself.
It is a bit.
I know, and it shouldn't have to be. It shouldn't.
But
dancing is such a.
Those videos represent me more than any comedy sketch I've ever done.
Oh, wow.
So that's why that is me as a human being.
Why would you say that?
Because it's something I'm not thinking about. It's just something that's spontaneous.
You're just letting it happen.
I'm just letting it happen.
Interesting.
And when I'm doing sketches and comedy, I've got to write something down.
Yeah, you have to think
about stuff.
So there's a filter there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but dancing is just...
It's just 100% pure, authentically me. So
who you are is, a little skinny femboy. You're like, you're like a fruity little...
Not fruity. Not a femboy either. I don't...
I know, I'm just trying to say anything to...
There's a random person dancing.
I any of your dude friends said anything to you about that?
Oh yeah, they think it's the gayest thing.
Yeah.
ever.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
And they just yeah.
the stuff they say, I can't repeat it on camera.
Right.
The
Right.
stuff even some women say it's
Oh yeah.
they say
No.
so.
Yeah. I get similar.
It's too feminine for
comments
women.
of
So
like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this?
yeah.
Yeah.
But for me, it just makes me happy.
Me too. Yeah. People think
That's
it's like
right.
a mental lapse. People think you're having a breakdown.
And people think I'm trying to like put some sort of message out there or try
Oh,
to
really?
like, go viral or be famous. No, I don't care if no one watches it.
Yeah. You just want to dance.
When I'm doing my comedy stuff, I want as much views as possible.
Right,
obviously.
right.
When I'm dancing, if one person watches it, great.
Okay. So then why are you sharing it?
Because that's just me. I want to
Yeah,
share
you just-
people
yeah.
who I am. That's who
Yeah,
I am.
yeah.
I want people to know this is what I am.
No,
This
I
is
love
who
it
am.
because I see yours, and it is just like I'm assuming you're just recording on your cell phone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just you in your room.
I used to do
dancing.
that before.
before comedy.
Yeah, but
Oh,
I would
really?
never film myself.
Okay.
One day, I kind of filmed myself. I was trying to practice this Chris Brown dance move.
Uh huh.
I don't know why, but he's doing this hand thing.
Okay.
But I don't have a mirror, so I had to like record myself
Oh,
to
okay.
practice.
Yeah.
And then like, I posted it on Facebook accidentally. No, on Facebook you post stuff accidentally. I posted it accidentally, and people were like responding to it, and I thought, oh, I'm gonna post it on purpose next time. And then that was like 10 years ago, and I do it like I post one like once a month or once every couple of weeks, something. And
What does dancing make you feel like?
happy,
Oh, that's nice.
happy.
It makes me happy too.
innocent, like nothing else matters.
Yeah, you feel
Me and that
free.
song,
You feel in the
free,
moment,
In the
moving with.
And when that person's singing a song, if Beyonce's singing a song, and I love the song, I'm Beyonce now. At that
Yes.
moment, even though it's a song
I do
about
like that.
a man, her breaking up with a man, then yeah, I'm Beyonce breaking up with that man at that point. Sam Smith as well, all these female singers, Whitney Houston. Like if I'm Jay-Z's spitting some bars, whatever they
Yeah.
call it, I'm Jay-Z. I'm from Brooklyn at that point.
Right. Right.
I'm from Marcy Projects.
And
at
I feel that
point.
too. And it is interesting to listen to music. I mean, especially as like, you know, I'm a white kid from the suburbs. So there is some sort of escapism and fantasy about, you know, now inhibiting the other side where, and I really don't understand exactly what it is too. There's something about, you know, swagger and fucking rhythm and confidence because a lot of times too, I mean, I love the Diplomats. Are you familiar with Cameron and Joel Santos? Oh my God. So Dipset is actually on my college degree. I put it as my middle name. I put John Dipset Jacobs as my college degree name. And I sent that to Cameron's manager.
Yeah.
And he just responded and he went, wow. And so they know it exists. But yeah, and there is, I don't know, I think there was something special to me too, because Cameron, you know, was famous with like a pink jacket, pink Range Rover, all this shit. And that, you know, that is feminine and a little strange and, you know, whatever. But something about being so confident and owning an image that is so kind of unorthodox.
Yeah.
I love that because it is
Kanye
like,
done that as well,
yeah,
but-
Kanye's
yeah.
doing it big time. I mean, you know, the anti-Semitism shit is interesting. The shame is like, because he said Jews need to get Me Too'd, like if he had just said Hollywood executives,
Yeah.
everything would have been fine.
Yeah.
Because that's who he's talking about. But he said Jews instead. So he was literally like one word
But if
away
you
from
just
a
said
revolution.
Hollywood executive, no one would care. But when you put a label on something or someone, everyone takes notice.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I know, but I know. It's a shame because it is true, like, most of these executives are Jews, but by saying just Jews, you know, it's like saying black people, white people,
Yeah.
whatever. But yes, I do love the idea of, like, inhibiting a brand new image or character that isn't socially, you know, normal or whatever. And yeah, and then you want to be part of it too. And I don't know. It's a strange thing because I also have this thought about you know, it's like everybody in the world wants to be as close to the spotlight as possible without being in it.
Yeah.
Because once you're in it, then you have to perform. There's pressure on you. Everyone's looking at you.
Yeah.
But we all want to be around the guy who's in the spotlight.
Yeah.
But then, you know, as performers, we do want to be in the spotlight, and we just hope that we can carry that weight and, you know, have everyone still want to look at us.
I don't feel like I can carry that weight.
You
I
don't
feel
think
like
you
I'd have
can?
a Kanye West kind of meltdown if I got rich and famous.
Okay.
It does scare me because I do have a little bit of that God complex within me where I do feel like I'm better.
So you think, yeah.
I do feel like I'm better than everyone else, but the fact that I'm broke keeps me humble
Right,
and
right.
makes me realize that I'm not. But if I was richer than everyone else, and I already think I'm better than you, then I will do my Kanye West kind of rant. I will start calling myself Jesus.
Yeah, no, I fucked
yeah.
up too. I was, I got money when I was young because I was on these TV shows and I was like 25 years old and I had a bunch of money and people knew who I was. And yeah, I thought I was cooler than everybody and it didn't work out for me and I was humbled. And yeah, so, I mean, in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, I went through that phase where not if, when I get money again, when I am more notable again, I won't make those same mistakes because, nobody is that cool. And, I mean, yeah, sure. Like there's maybe like 6, 7 people in the world who can really, pull that off. But for the most part, even if you are a celebrity, even if you are really cool, you're not really cool. Like you're doing things that people like and it can all go away in a second.
It's important to have good people around you to keep you grounded, to keep you humble. But
Sure.
I feel like if I got rich, I would get rid of those people. Anyone saying no to me, okay, you're sacked.
No, yeah, when I had money, everyone around me was like totally fine with me taking pills and doing coke.
Yeah.
And I loved that and no one can tell me any different because I'm like, I'm on TV, I'm awesome. No one can do shit to me. And but... So, yeah, I mean, I think the world and I think the universe keeps you where you're supposed to be. And then, you have to work to go to another level. So, if it's supposed to happen for me or you, I'm sure it will when it's the right time.
For me, it's already happening. The fact that I can pay all my bills by getting on the mic and talking, it's the best thing in the world.
Yes, so I agree. True.
I feel like when I quit my job, the job I hated, to do comedy full time, that was like 9 years ago. That's when I made it. I thought, I've made it. So
No, I agree too. Or like if I could live the life that I'm living right now for the rest of my life, I would be happy. Yeah. I don't necessarily need more. Like I don't buy too much shit, So yeah, if I can eat decent food and sleep in a room, I think I'll be all right. So yeah, it is just about sustaining that and keeping that forever. But yeah.
But it would be nice to have like a body of work that people can look at and say, Junior Booker, he had this special. I want to have a special.
Yeah.
So like Kevin Hart, when he had, Kevin Hart, my favorite comedian. He had what do you have? Grown Little Man.
Yeah, Grown Little Man.
And then he had something.
Laugh at My Pain.
Laugh and Pain, and those are like amazing.
Yeah,
specials.
those are like his
and
peak
no one
ones.
can ever take that away from him.
Right.
No matter what he does, you can always say, I've got that body of work that was amazing. That was better than a lot of other people at that time. So I would want something like that. So I could be like, hey, even though I'm not rich and famous, hey, look at this special. This special's amazing. That solidifies me as one of the top level comedians in the UK.
I definitely have some insecurity as far as, I've been doing stand-up for 16 years, but I feel like I have, I don't know, so little to show for it. And, I have a bunch of videos that have gotten millions of views and stuff, but a lot of that stuff on social media is just more seen as a novelty.
Yeah.
And as an artist, it's not considered very seriously. So I would like to have something that I think is, very artistically powerful and would be, timeless and enjoyed forever. And, I have a couple things, but not much.
Yeah, I want to get an hour special that lasts the test of time, that just has longevity and people just enjoy 10, 15 years. Because I still enjoy watching Raw, Eddie Murphy Raw.
Yes.
Or Dave Chappelle special from like 2004. I forget what it's called. Or Cat Williams' Pink Chronicles from 2008. So to have some sort of legacy like that as an artist, as a comedian, that's something I want something to have that I can be very proud of. Rather than, obviously we got our sketches that lots of people watch, but in terms of as a comedian, we're not respected for our sketches. We're respected for our stand-up comedy. So
why don't you have an hour special?
So I'm nervous that it won't be good.
You're nervous?
That's what I feel like.
What? That's what's holding you back?
Yeah, I think if I do a special, it won't be that funny.
Most people, it's money or what it is.
Nah, it's not money. Never been money. For me, it's like, imagine I do a special and it's not the best thing.
Okay, so you're 15 years in. What happens when you're 16, 17, 18 years
No, but I'm going to do it this year because like 15 years is a big deal.
Okay, well, you said it, so now you have to do it.
It's going to happen this year. I'm going to have a special.
Where are you filming it?
I don't know. Somewhere like 100-seater, not too big.
Sure.
Somewhere I can sit down on my stool.
Okay.
Have my glass of Patron. And
Patron, he likes it now.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll sponsor the
tour. Yeah, there you go. What's the name of your special? Any ideas?
The Patron Tour.
The Patron Tour, wow.
So they can sponsor it. But yeah, just something small, intimate for a one-man show, 200 people maybe, something like that. Where it's just me being me. The special's got to represent me.
Me being me. That's cute.
It might be called that.
You can have some corny thing like fully booked.
I thought about doing that.
Booked out.
Yeah. Booked.
Book me.
Yeah, that's too needy.
I have a 2.5 hour set I filmed. And
2.5 hours?
Yeah, I have a 2.5 hour set I filmed at a club that I'm editing right now. And I'm thinking of just calling it guest set.
Why?
Because it's funny because a guest set is like 5 minutes and it's 2.5 hours.
Call it open spot.
Open spot?
2.5, that's a long... Were you on stage continuously for 2.5 hours?
Yes, I was on stage.
You didn't come on stage?
No, I was headlining and I just did 2.5 hours.
How long was you meant to do?
I told them I was going to go long. It was like my last show in Florida before I moved. So I told the club, I'm like, I'm going to go as long as I want. And they were fine with it. But yeah, you know, normally...
What time did the show finish?
I guess it probably started at like 7 and it probably went to 10.
Okay, well, if
yeah, not bad. Yeah, I mean, some people left during it, but most people stayed because, you know, they like...
I've done an hour and a half before.
Okay.
But I would say about half an hour of it was good material. That's the first one-man show I've done, actually.
Okay.
That was 5 years in the game.
Okay.
I wanted to do something special, so I've done a one-man show.
Yeah.
But it was just me doing banter.
Yeah, I was going to say, out of an hour and a half was a lot of that riff.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm comfortable doing.
Yeah,
it's meant to be, I filmed it was meant to be something proper.
Yeah.
But it just ended up me just chatting to the audience because I got nervous. Because that's my go-to. When I'm nervous...
You just start talking
I start talking to people.
Okay.
Because I'm good at that. That's the best thing that I have in my arsenal. So, but I should do material. That's something like, wow, when I see someone that's doing material for an hour...
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I'm very impressed by that too.
Me doing material for longer than 10 minutes is a problem for me.
Who do you think is like the best off-the-cuff comedian in the world?
Oh.
Junior Booger?
Kane Brown.
Kane Brown.
Yeah.
Never heard of him. Is it a British guy?
British guy. Oh, in Britain, I'm talking about guys I've seen go off the cuff.
Okay.
I've seen stuff online, but in person, Kane Brown is the best comedian. Obviously, Dave Chappelle was amazing. Mm-hmm. He's my favorite comedian of all time.
Okay.
Who's off the cuff? Someone that I really think is really funny off the cuff. No, that white boy is funny. I guess the new one of the cheekbones.
Andrew Schultz.
No, Matt Rife.
Oh, Matt Rife. Yeah, right. Yeah, I do. I love
Andrew
Matt
Schultz
Rife's
is good as well.
Riffs as well. Yeah,
He's
Schultz
good.
is great. Big
good.
J Okerson's good if you know him.
Yeah,
it is a different thing. I mean, at this point, I don't really like crowd work just
and the
because
Indian guy that
Aziz
works with Andrew Schultz.
That roasted Andrew Schultz.
That works with Andrew Schultz.
Oh, Akash Singh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
He's
you
good.
call him Asian.
Indian.
Yeah, Indian.
What do you call him?
Indian.
Oh, is he not Indian?
He is Indian. You said
Okay.
Asian.
Oh,
Yeah.
I get confused.
Yeah. But okay, yeah, the riff guys. I'm a little bit over crowd work just because it does feel very formulaic at this point, and it does get big results even when the joke isn't that funny, just because people are excited to hear something.
Online, people post a lot of the crowd work, so they don't have to use their material online.
Yeah,
what
no,
I
I
found.
get it.
Someone told me that. I asked someone, why do you always post banter videos for?
Yeah, they go, so I
And he
don't
said,
burn material.
I've got so much
They
material.
go, nobody fucking cares.
Yeah,
anyway.
I can burn.
Yeah, I'll burn everything
I'll
I
burn
have. I
everything
don't
I
care.
have, yeah.
I hope I write. I want to be like
Yeah.
Lil Wayne and light my whole. I'll do 6 hours straight, never do it again.
Yeah. That's what I thought as well. Yeah, I'm Little Wayne. I got so much material. So
Yeah.
my online banter, when I post stuff, the riffing online, I feel like it doesn't hit as hard because you got to edit a lot. You got to edit their voice and then
Yes. I know.
put
It is a
little
lot of work.
captions. Yeah, it's
I
a
know.
lot
I
of
hate
work.
how much effort comics
Yeah.
have to put into production now. Like,
Yeah.
we didn't have to do any of that before, and that's 90% of the game now.
Yeah, it is.
But,
I've seen
it-
comics have little like graphics in the videos.
Oh yeah, that's
where they're
that's too
describing the
much.
joke.
I don't.
It works. People.
It works.
It does work. People
but I don't
wanna
like
see
that because that's not live. If you go to a real
Yeah.
show, there's not graphics
as
popping up.
an artist, it's not for us. That's for the audience.
Yeah,
That's for the people on the TikToks and all that stuff.
yeah,
That's
but
what they
then
wanna see.
how much further can it possibly go? Like, we have graphics now. Like, I mean, and I know because all of it is like to keep people mentally engaged
Yeah.
in the phone. So it is just going to be like flashing lights and colors and like slam shots and in your face. So yeah, I mean, I'm worried about how intense videos will be over the next few years or whatever. But
Yeah, it will get more intense. As I said, it starts off very convenient. Next thing you know, Terminator 4.
next thing you know, Terminator 4. Okay, I
Next
feel
thing
like
you
we
know.
should start rolling out here. We're at an hour and a half.
Oh, it feels like 10 minutes.
Oh, that's so cute. You hear that? He loves talking to me.
I love talking,
I know, true. You would talk to a fucking brick wall.
which I've
But-
done before.
You no.
Have you never talked to the brick wall? Like,
Well,
you
I've
doing your
talked out
jokes?
loud.
When
Well,
you're doing your jokes.
well, that's no, not. I mean,
You don't
not
talk to a wall
really.
when you're doing your jokes.
No,
to
no,
practice
no.
your material.
Not really. I mean, maybe when I was like brand new, but I
Who
don't
do you
do
talk
that.
to? Do you talk to
I don't
yourself?
say it out loud.
You don't say it out loud?
No, I'll write it out. And I'll
You gotta
kind of
say it.
I'll say the lines out loud, maybe like one at a time, but I don't really do a set.
Not a set, but just like one joke.
Sure, I'll do
I'll
one
say it,
line
yeah.
at a time. Sure, but yeah, no, true. You do like talking, and yeah, because
drink.
the people. Oh yeah, I know. I'm gonna have another one, but yeah, because this will be seen by mostly people in America, mostly.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Florida,
no.
New York
Oops.
comics. Yeah, no
I
one's
wouldn't
gonna know
say
who you
anything
are. No, it's good
offensive
because
to any
people
man,
don't
'cause
know
I
who you
love
are.
America.
Yes, you do.
Donald Trump, is he the good one? Biden?
There is no good one.
Kamala.
Yeah,
They're
we
all
love
amazing.
Kamala.
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 What's
We
her
love
name?
her. Kamala Harris.
She's black, isn't she?
She is. She's like from some sort of Indonesian tribe or some shit.
That's not black then.
No, she's
she's whatever. I hope she wins.
she was like a fucking cop in California or something.
Then no. I hope
Yeah,
she doesn't
she's a
win.
cop. Fuck the
No,
cop.
What?
Well, she's not. She's already
She's a
she's the
lawyer.
vice president.
Wasn't
We've
she
never
like-
had a woman president yet, though. So
Thank God for
still
that.
I know we still have one thing. I know. Hopefully, I know women can do everything men can do except become president. We still have that.
We got a English prime minister. We have 3 of them, female prime ministers.
Yeah, you had what was her name? The retarded chick. What was her name?
Margaret Thatcher.
No, what? The recent one. You had a recent one.
We can't say the R word.
I know.
So I can't.
I know it's gonna be bad. But
Liz Truss.
yes, I love Liz Truss.
She's in there for like 2 weeks.
I know. I used her as a joke here. I'd say I thought that was really brave that you elected your first special needs prime minister.
Her mouth was a bit crooked, but she
Yeah,
was
she's
lovely.
silly. Yeah, she was great. I loved her.
She killed the queen.
She did. She killed the queen. No, the queen died of COVID. No, the queen died of the vaccine.
You can't die of the vaccine.
What?
Can you?
Of course
what?
you can.
So why did I take 4 of them? Fuck.
Yeah, you took 4 of them? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You're not going to live to see your special. No. You'll do your special and die on stage. It'll be cute.
Won't be the first time.
Oh, I get it. Because, yeah, like, do bad. And, yeah, if you want to see either of us bomb, check out our schedules.
Junior Booker, Instagram, Facebook, OnlyFans, Bareback Booker.
And do you spell it? Do you spell Junior out?
Do I have to?
No, do you spell Junior or is it just JR?
Oh yeah, just spell it out.
You spell
No
it
one
out.
ever calls me JR. I don't.
Really?
Because of Dallas, I got a bad name.
Well, isn't that hilarious that your name is Junior but you have no dad?
But that's not my rule. Yeah, no, it's not hilarious. I do have a dad. I just don't. I've never met him.
Right, you just never met him.
Yeah.
Is his name Junior?
No, my name is not.
Yeah,
Junior.
what if you
It's a
were Junior
nickname.
Junior? Oh,
Junior's
what's your
nickname.
name? Yeah, black people never go by their real names
Yeah,
on stage.
no.
What's that about? Are you that scared
We
of
don't
like
tell our
authority?
real names on camera.
I know you don't. Yeah,
So
what
we're
the
not gonna
fuck?
do
What?
that.
Oh, I want to know your fucking name,
No
dude.
one
There's
ever knows.
so many comics in America, black comics, go by stage names, and I was always curious about that.
Yeah, because. Yeah, I'm not gonna even say why we do that.
What do you mean? You're not even gonna tell us why you do that.
That's Junior's not my real name. No one called Junior. Yeah, most black people, the name that you know them as, that's not the real name. Even
And that's scare. I was gonna say spooky, but you can't even say the word spook associated with black people because that was a racial slur.
is it?
You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, back in the old days in America, spook was like a racial slur.
What wasn't?
I know everything is a racial slur, really.
We need to bring back some of these racial slurs.
We do.
Normalize them.
Yeah, you heard them.
Yeah.
Yeah, like which ones? What are some good white racial slurs? What do you call white people?
I don't.
Oh, right, but if you had to.
Peckerwood,
Peckerwood,
cracker,
cracker's a good one. We love that.
dog kisses,
Dog kissers. Oh my god. Yeah.
inbreds,
Inbreds. Okay, yeah, sure.
colonizers,
Colonizers. Sure, that's more of a bragging point.
the devil,
The devil. Yeah, we get that.
vampires. They burn in the sun. That's quite niche though.
Oh, that's a good one.
So you have
Oh, I've never thought of that.
behind your back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a joke before where I'd be like, every other race, it's not okay to, say terrible things about them, but white men seem to be the only race where you can be like, they're the devil, they're evil, they're this and that.
I don't subscribe to these
Right.
notions,
Well, I realized why it's okay, and it's
it's
because it's true. So we're actually fine with it.
Yeah, not all white men are the devil.
No, we're not.
Yeah,
we just look just like him. It's
Yeah,
just
but
we just happen to look like the devil.
Listen, I've done a lot of drugs with a lot of cool white dudes, so I got
Yeah, no, I came to your, what's it called, Tigers something in Lewisham.
Yeah, and there's white people there.
I was the only white people at the one I did.
Well, that was a bad night. There's been other nights with it. I've got pictures on my Instagram of me with white people.
Oh, that's
I
good.
love
Well,
white people.
you just spent an hour and a half with a white person in his apartment.
For work. I wouldn't.
For work. Oh, you fucking piece of shit. You fucking asshole.
Trying to get my name out there.
Yeah, well.
It's not a social thing.
Well, you wasted your time because this will be seen by 20 people.
What?
No, this will be seen by maybe hundreds. I don't know.
Good.
You're in good company. I've interviewed a lot of. You're probably the lowest person I've ever interviewed.
That's not good for my self-esteem.
Well, that's because now you're in a group with other famous people.
Yeah, you could have said that. You could have said that you're in good company, not I'm the lowest.
Right. Well, you said you had to be here for work, so I had to get you back.
No, I wasn't. That wasn't an insult.
Oh, so you get to insult me? I don't get to insult you?
Being honest.
Right, and that's just me being honest.
Yeah, but that's in response to me being honest.
So my honesty isn't valid?
But my honesty is from a good place.
Are you trying to... Oh, but that was from a good place?
Yes.
I said you just hung out with a white person for an hour and a half. You said because it was for work.
Yeah.
And that's from a good place.
Yeah, 'cause I'm a good person.
Man, you're so bad. You're so lucky I'm not a chick dating you. Or I would see right through your shit so fast. Man, yeah, you might be able to pull this on the dumb whores you hang out with, but nah.
They're called ladies of the night.
Yeah,
and they are dumb, but they're not.
Oh no,
they're just uneducated.
Sure. Are you educated?
I went to school.
By the streets?
No, I went to school.
Okay. Did you go to uni?
Did I?
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did actually.
The whole time?
Nah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm not. Nah. What do you mean the whole time? Did I finish?
Yeah, did you
graduate?
Yeah. What do I mean the whole time? Yeah.
I thought you meant every class. I didn't go to every class.
No, you don't have to.
I went to enough classes that I wouldn't get expelled.
Okay, but you
Yeah.
graduated?
Yeah.
Also no.
Well.
Okay, well. What did you pretend to study?
I identified as graduate.
You identified as a graduate.
I took a picture.
That's good.
It's AI though.
Okay. There you go.
No, I graduated, yeah. But I didn't like this course. I didn't graduate. The course I did, I wasn't very fond of it. I just done it because I'm black and you got to do something like academic. You can't go uni and study like philosophy or architecture if you're black.
Because
you have to do something.
Yeah, you have to do something.
That your mum, that your parents can
Right.
respect.
No, I can go to philosophy classes and that's fine.
I wanted to do philosophy and expand my horizons.
You remind me of my philosophy teacher.
Was he black?
Yes.
Really?
He was a black dude who rode motorcycles and he was the coolest guy in the world. And
black dude that rode motorcycles?
Yeah, he was it was like sport bikes and he would teach his class in a motorcycle jacket.
Sounds like a white dude that was tanned.
No, he was the coolest guy in the world. He was straight up African. His name was Chioki Ianson. He was unbelievable.
Chioki
Ianson.
Sounds Native American.
Well,
Cherokee.
He talked about going to Africa and he said like in Africa everybody would just hang out with gorillas like in the village like they were like
he
friends.
went to Africa?
Yeah, he went to Africa and monkeys were just hanging out with people like sitting in circles and everybody was just friends.
I was going to say something really racist then.
No, I know. I'm sure you could. Yeah, but apparently that's what's going down, and that's cool. I would love to hang out with monkeys. So stop trying to.
Really
I like animals, so there's nothing wrong with me saying that. I would love to hang out with monkeys. I can't even say monkeys. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I wouldn't go there.
You're too sensitive. You know?
I'm just worried about your career. I'm trying not to get you cancelled.
But I'm sitting with you. What do you mean? You're agreeing with everything I say.
I'm not gonna be that one black friend that you speak about.
I know.
I
know. No, I'm gonna.
Junior Booker.
Yeah, I can't wait to brag about knowing you. I'll go. I know Junior Booker. They go, who? What? No, I've never heard of fucking Junior Booker. I'll go. He's a comic in London. I swear.
If you say my name in America, I was thinking. We was talking the other day about who's the most famous black, who the richest black comedian ever is, the most successful in the history of black comedy. You know who it is?
Eddie Murphy.
No, no, UK. Sorry,
Oh,
UK,
UK.
black comedian.
Oh, no idea.
Lenny Henry.
No idea.
See, outside the UK, no one's ever heard this guy. As
Right.
well. But if I went to America and they asked me who's the most successful black comedian in the UK,
Okay.
I would say Lenny Henry.
Okay.
And he's some guy from Wolverhampton. He's like, he had his own TV show in the 90s.
We don't care about anything you guys do.
Yeah, that's
British
really,
people.
That's really messed up how you guys don't respect our comedy.
Well, why would we? USA is number one. So
Why don't you respect British comedy?
because we're focused on us. We love what we do. What you do is just some fucking clowny, oi, bruv, I'm gonna do this and that all in it. We don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
And that's true. You guys can't understand that.
No,
But
we can barely
made
understand
an effort
you.
to understand you lot. We
Yes,
care.
because we're number one and we have better
Is that what
pop
it is?
culture. You like our pop culture. We don't care about your shit. We have the NBA. There's no British basketball league. Nobody gives a shit about what you do.
BBL, you mentioned that the other day.
No, a different comic mentioned that. Ollie Fox did.
Oh, okay.
But,
I thought that was too good for your kind of joke.
I know you. We all look the same to you, don't we? I know.
I thought that was you.
No, I look nothing like Ollie. He's literally shaved head. But yeah, so yeah, we don't give a shit about what the UK does because USA is the greatest, and you guys talk silly.
So much. We done now.
Yeah, and
We
what?
created
Name any-
America. So
Right.
You should care about what we do.
Yeah, but we broke off from you. You're like our parents, and we ran away from you.
Is that how you see us?
Yeah,
We're
because
the cool parents that you come to visit.
you're the cool parents we come to visit.
We should be
No.
the cool parents that you guys want to.
Why? What makes you cool? Old buildings. What do you have? Double-decker buses? Because everybody knows how cool buses are.
Tubes.
You doubled them up. Tubes. I know. Subways. What do you call the fucking tube?
No, tube. Subway's a shop.
Subway's a shop. I know. The underground.
Football. We got
Metro.
football. We feel like football's the best thing. And we
Soccer
created
is so gay. And like the fact that you guys like it. Oh, let's kick our little feets around.
that. You don't kick
That's
our
so
feet, we
queer.
kick a ball.
Yeah.
And we hit the ball.
How is
into
that
the-
cool?
Into the goal.
And that's
Basketball.
cool.
Basketball's gay.
Oh my god. Basketball's gay?
It's so gay because you score every 3 seconds. That's the gayest.
Yeah,
thing
that's
ever.
awesome. It's a bunch
No.
of big jack dudes, black guys. Way more black
Gay.
guys in soccer. Soccer's no black people, and you like all these white guys kicking their little footsies around?
It's black guys in vests, tank tops, as you call it. Black guys in vests.
They're
Sweating.
wearing
7
jerseys. They're called
foot. And why are they
jerseys.
so tall? In England, it's like 3 tall people in
I
England.
know, you guys are
Why
midgets.
you
You guys
so
are
tall
tiny.
in America
Because we're
for?
fit.
No,
We're
it's something
strong
in
and
the
we're
food. There's
fit.
something in the food. Why is everyone 7 foot tall?
Because we're awesome.
crazy.
The best of everyone in the world comes to America, and you guys are just these crooked teeth. King fucked you guys. You're all in. That's why you guys like the royal family, because you're all related to the royal family, because he fucked all your grandmothers.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
No, we don't like the royal family anymore. The Queen's dead now.
I know. You guys love the Queen. You don't give a shit about Charles. Charles makes potatoes. That's what I heard. He sells potatoes at the grocery store.
No, who told you that?
The king. The king has like a certain kind of potatoes he sells. You ever heard this?
You know more about the royal family than
Yeah,
me.
yeah. At one of the fancy grocery stores, they sell potatoes that the king like.
Well, that's great. Well, then, see, we got potatoes.
Oh, cool.
And we gave you guys potatoes.
Yeah, well, we have 9/11.
Sorry about that.
USA. What do you mean? It's awesome. We all
got,
came together.
Yeah, we got Adele.
Great. And
got
where does
Adele.
Adele live? Fucking US, baby.
Is it?
I don't know. She seems like she lives in LA. I feel
Oh, she
like.
got an American dude now, innit? Oh, you took Adele.
Probably. And she's like a black dude, right? She fucks black guys. Of
One
course she
black
does.
guy.
Big fat white bitch. Of course she fucks black guys.
Is that a true stereotype? Because I ain't fucked no fat white bitches. Sorry, white
Damn.
women. So I didn't know.
You've never fucked a white woman?
No, fat one.
Oh, but okay.
Maybe not.
I'm sure you have, yeah.
I have,
Yeah, you've definitely fucked fat
I'm
women.
part of the stereotype as well. Ah,
You
fuck.
are.
I thought I was better than that.
No.
Nah.
Just 'cause
Oh well,
you-
we'll end on the podcast on
Well,
that.
and
Me
Junior
fucking-
Booker, but he does have colorful necklaces that he chose to take off.
Because I thought it was
Look
like
at
messed
that.
up. I thought it was professional microphone.
I know. No, it wouldn't have
I thought-
fucked with anything.
Yeah.
You just had to hide your personality from the world.
There's no girls around. I only like wear my beads and bracelets and necklaces when there's girls around. When it's just all men around, I do take them off. Because I don't want to attract men to me. So. you
Well,
know.
that feels weirder that you're putting a lot of effort in based on if there's guys or girls around.
I do change my look if there's girls.
Are you
around
gay?
me. Gay?
Yeah, that's what I asked.
Oh. No.
Okay, cool.
No.
Nothing wrong.
Well, as in like 2 men.
Yeah, that's what.
Is it gay
means.
to have like a threesome with 2 dudes?
It is. It is gay to have a threesome with 2 dudes.
No, a girl and 2 dudes.
Yes, it is.
No, one girl, two dudes.
Yes, that's super
No,
gay.
I'm one of the dudes though.
I know.
And it's me and another guy.
Yes, that's gay.
Is it more gay if I know him or I don't know him?
If you know him.
Well, if we don't talk whilst.
It's less gay if you don't talk.
Okay, let's call them. I'm not gay.
Yeah, you've had a three-way with two guys?
I was one of the guys.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
And
You're making it sound like I had a three-way with two guys.
No. But what, you knew the other guy?
We got to know each other, I guess.
Oh, that's nice. You got to know each other. Okay.
You can't not exchange
that's nice. Cool. This has been the podcast. And Junior,
what's the name of the podcast?
There's no name of it. I just do interviews with celebrities. Celebrities, loose term now that you're fucking included. This is the lowest of the low celebrities. You can see this guy in Lewisham. Ugh, gross. People don't even know what that is.
I've actually left Lewisham now. I'm better than that.
Where are you?
Streatham. Well, I live in Streatham. So, yeah.
Stratham?
I'm going to find Streatham.
Jason Statham?
Streatham, not Stratham.
I know. Oh,
not
Streatham.
Streatham with an E.
Like, oh, okay.
Streatham.
Like Thames River.
No.
I know, but that's how they say it. Looks like Thames. Looks like Thames, but they call it Thames.
It's spelled Thames.
Yeah, and that's why we don't give a shit about you guys, because you spell shit and then you say
without that river, you guys wouldn't have existed. That's how we got.
Without the river?
That's how we got to
America?
That's how Columbus got
through the Thames River?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Travels from Spain.
Where did he start from?
Spain.
Oh, and then he came to Thames?
He went to the Thames first.
And then he went to America?
Then he said, "Oh, I'm gonna go to America next."
Oh, well, how about that? We just had a full history lesson right there. I didn't even know Christopher Columbus was Spanish. I thought he was British.
That's what everyone thinks, yeah, because his name sounds a bit.
Yeah, plus, why would we have to pay British people shit if he was Spanish?
Because Spain went there first and the British took over. The British said, we'll have some of this.
Oh, that's fucked up.
I think, don't quote me on anything I'm saying.
No, you don't know anything you're saying.
I don't know. This is what I heard on the ends, on the streets.
Oh, yeah.
Spain went there first. Britain was like, nah, fuck this. We'll take this from here. And then Spain just defeated the Spanish in the war.
Right.
There's other wars that's going on, not just the Revolutionary War.
And one thing led to another, and now I'm here in Soho doing an interview with Junior Boca.
Why do you say my name like that?
I don't know. That's just how I imagine.
No one ever says that.
Junior Boca. I don't know. I feel like that's how you'd be introduced on stage or something.
No one's ever introduced Junior Booker.
Junior Boca.
Thank you.
Whatever. Cool. Thanks so much, guys. And if you made it, I know I have a lot of books here. If you made it through the whole interview, leave a comment below, and I'll Venmo you $10.
Really?
No. Well, no one's gonna watch this
I'll
long.
leave a comment myself.
Yeah, leave a comment. Yeah, I'll send you $10. Yeah, we'll see what you do with $10. You won't even know how to transfer it over to pounds.
No.
How much pounds do you think $10 is worth?
9.
It's probably about 8, but close. Good job.
It used to be worth a lot more.
It did, yeah.
Like 5.
Yeah, pounds used to be very,
it used to be like
very
double.
which is
go shopping in America.
exactly, which is why I believe that the UK is the secret rulers, because why would the dollar cost less compared to the UK?
$1's gay.
The dollar's gay. Aww.
Can I say? Can I still call stuff gay?
You
like
have
this?
no career anyway. Who cares?
That is, but yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's like
This will be dug up for both of us in 10 years. No, it's fine. Listen, when a white person and a black person hang out, there's no rules, because we can cancel out both sides.
That is true.
Yes, no one is racist and no one is a bigot when a black person and a white person hang out.
Yeah, I'm not a bigot.
No, he's not.
And he...
And
he's a cool dude.
Oh, thank you. I thought you were going to take a cheap shot at me there. But you did the
That
right
was a
thing.
cheap shot.
Oh, what? By saying I'm a cool dude?
I'm assuming.
Oh, you're assuming.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's still a little slight.
Yeah, still
on
looks
me.
like we're getting somewhere.
But I guess I was just so... I look at the positive, so I was like,
Yeah.
oh, he's saying I'm a cool dude. I didn't care about the supposedly or assumingly or whatever. Cool. All right. 1:50. Good Lord. Wow. This is the most I've talked to a black person in a long time.
And this is the most I've spoken to a white person, like collectively.
Collectively.
Yeah.
In his whole life.
Yeah.
Of all the white people he's ever spoken to.
Together,
This
this
is,
is-
there we go.
Double.
Double. Wow. Holy shit. Wow. I feel special. Well, that's nice. Well, I introduced him to Patron. He didn't know what Patron was.
No, I heard about it in the songs. I thought it was more of a manly drink.
Probably an American song.
Yeah. All the rappers talk about Patron.
Yeah, we love Patron.
But I thought it was like a man's drink.
It is a man's drink.
Tequila's not.
Tequila's a...
That's a women's drink. You lick your hand, do the.
Oh my God, you don't have to
That
do
is,
that.
yeah, that's what you do when you do tequila. You get the
I
lemon,
never do that.
the lime.
If
lick
you
your
do that,
hand.
you're fucking.
Tequila shots in the clubs. It's what you do.
No. Chicks will do that. You don't have to do that.
No, but you're with the chicks.
Yeah, but you don't do that.
Yeah, but
Lick salt and gross.
yeah, that's what you do. With the girls
I don't know what the hell you're doing. You're just conforming to do whatever you can to get some pussy. You're a fucking
Isn't
loser.
that what a man is all about, though?
Yes,
everything we're doing is to get
conforming to get. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Everything we do is to get pussy. That's why we're both dressed like hobos in an alleyway right now.
But some women like that.
It's true. Some women do like that. Okay, perfect. All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Thank you.